Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning. Spirit Chasers, shortly after having met their new criminal ally, Nox. Nex? It's mysterious, don't worry about it. And
Nex.
surviving an ambush at the local Marbury Park, and capturing a vampire, the leader of the Drops of Crimson. They then delivered him to a local safe house for Fairbanks fellas, where a very strange methodology of interrogation began, in which Wilfred would read his thoughts while questions were asked to him, and his mind would be probed further based upon whatever it was that he seemed to have more of a reaction to. They learned of there being other vampires, other leaders of the Drops of Crimson, that their proximity was somewhere in and around the college. One of them, as a matter of fact, might even be living on the campus. They also saw the symbol of the Sepulchre of the Eternal and a strange depiction of an orange-eyed black dragon. After all this, their business concluded with Fairbanks, who himself arrived so as to continue interrogating the vampire and then put an end to him. They went their separate ways. Wilfred heading home. He was given a ride by one of Fairbanks' fellas, Seamus. Aaron went off in the dead of night to deliver a letter, and the rest of the group returned to the Hunters Association. And I'll say that Wilfred, you would have made it home easily enough to
Well,
rest.
I went like a block away and then dimension doored into my living room.
Yep. Yeah, you had to take precautions. Even though you're pretty sure these people know where you live. And the rest of you at the Hunters, Aaron arriving much later on in the night, maybe whoever shares a room with him, you would just hear like the soft creaking of the floorboards, the door opening and closing, and then eventually another person snoring and adding to the cacophony of sound within the shared room. But you would all have your long rest and awaken the next morning, which I believe...
Death penalties.
Yeah, no death penalties. We are now on Friday, November 19th, 1869.
He's back.
Technically, yes. I believe this is the day that Markus would have arrived in Chicago.
Yep. He's at the future location of the bean.
Alrighty. And was Markus going to immediately word of recall?
No, he promised his friend that he would check out a little bit before he left.
Wow, home sweet home.
Oh, I got so much to show you.
It would have been funny. He's just like, see, Marcus, this is where I live, and he's just gone.
Oh, man.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's been fun. I'll see you sometime. Oh, man. You went and beefed it.
Kind of wish I still had my wish.
I wish I had a wish.
You're home. Deal with it.
Wish granted. No. But yeah, so we'll say that you explore a little bit of Chicago with Diomedes. There we go.
It's Greek.
Diomedes.
It is Greek.
Powerful. But yeah, so as you all awaken on this Friday morn, what all is your plan? You guys got a number of different things going on. I mean, I know the more recent priority was going to the Bad Lands to check out that Mind Flare wreck. I don't know if that's what y'all are still doing or what.
Well, first, I'm gonna go let Master Silverspell. When I take my kids to school, I'm gonna let Master Silverspell know that there's a vampire lair on the campus somewhere.
He would just kind of shrug and go, we have a couple of vampires that attend. I mean, it's not public knowledge because people get all freaky about it, but none of them
Oh.
feed within the city limits, and yeah.
One of them is a member of the Drops of Crimson.
Never heard of it.
I want to insight that. Ooh.
Hold on. Where's the silver spell sheet? College of Mysticism. Garen silver spell. Yeah, that tracks. He's probably heard of him before.
My eyes narrow. Sure, they caused a bit of a ruckus around town last night.
Well, what'd you say they were called again?
Drops of Crimson?
Oh, Drops of Crimson. I thought you said Drops of Cobalt. Yeah. I might have heard of him before.
Holy shit, it's him.
I'm just gonna psionically cast Detect Thoughts, because if I do... Actually, no, Subtle Spell, because that uses less... yeah, that uses less sorcery points. So I'll subtle cast Detect Thoughts. And what's his surface thoughts?
Do radios exist?
No.
No, radios don't exist yet.
Not yet. Alexander Graham Bell hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because sounds like
Well-
the noise in between stations.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, white noise.
static.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're pretty dangerous. They attacked Marcus. And well, it'd be better for Austin if they weren't in as much control as they are, as they're more interested in helping themselves than benefiting the community.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, gangs are bad and everything. But I mean, they're dangerous too, and I don't get involved in that sort of stuff. Besides, the college is neutral. We're not supposed to really deal with this sort of stuff. I mean, thanks for the heads up. You can tell the marshals if you wanna, but
This might be
I
more
mean,
of a
I'm-
hunter's thing, considering that they're a vampire.
yeah, or them, whatever works. But the vampire, and he says it like that, trying to not be talking about a specific one. On campus, they haven't committed any crimes. So unless they do, please don't harass my students.
All right. Well, You have yourself a good day, Master Silverspell.
Same to you. All right, kids. Today we're learning about wards.
Oh God.
Abjuration is a very useful school of magic. You can use it to deflect all sorts of oncoming attacks. Do you know the shield spell? Alright.
What the fuck?
They'd be in more advanced classes. They already know shield. Didn't they use it during the fight with Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I mean, they're also prodigies, so.
Today we're learning about anti-magic field.
Anyways, yeah, I'll head off to the hunters to meet up with the rest of the group to see if they're still there.
Okay. And I'll just say, as an aside, which I'll probably cover it next week, Aaron would get up in the morning and head briefly back over to the Cobalt Caravan to deliver a letter. And then he would return.
Hello, I'm Aaron.
Get it. Hello, I'm Aaron. No.
Well, I'm Aaron. It's been a while since we've seen Thorn.
It's been a while since there's been a Thorin concert. But I'd say by the time that Aaron returns from delivering that letter, Wilfred would arrive at the hunters, and if nobody else has left to attend to any other matters, you would all be present for any discussions that you wish to have.
Okay. Had everyone sleep? Is everyone next the way they are?
Yep.
My sleeping is none of your concern.
Oh God, you're here?
I was gonna say, who's you?
Why are you here?
Did you
I
like?
have business.
Were you watching us sleep?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why are you here then?
I have business. I told you from the beginning.
Okay, random stranger.
He's not really a stranger at this point. Like, you guys have been hanging around for a
We
little
know
bit.
nothing about him.
No.
Yeah, but not random.
I mean, have you asked him?
Kind of. He just
Well,
said,
you know, the
"None of
stranger
your
you know
business."
versus the stranger you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next, tell us about your business.
It involves a, what shall I say? A friend of ours.
Okay.
I believe you refer to him as Markus.
Never heard of him.
Inside check.
Yeah, who?
Who is Marcus?
I find it.
Takes a lot longer than 10 minutes to get up from the college to the hunters, so I do
Ah.
not.
You know, it's hilarious.
He
Bruce
doesn't know Marcus.
doesn't know Marcus. He's never heard of this Marcus guy before.
Perhaps you are telling the truth, but there's no way that the rest of you do not know who this Marcus is.
Okay, you got me. Okay. Maybe I know who Marcus is.
I need to know everything you know about him.
Why?
What?
I promise I'm not going to hurt him. I just have business with him.
But
It
why?
sounds like you're going to hurt him.
I don't
That-
know. I mean, you could
I
just
don't-
talk to him.
I don't.
Well, not now because he's, well,
Listen, I have helped you up to this point. This is all I'm asking for.
yeah, but everything we know.
We don't.
And you're
know
still
you,
being
dude.
ambiguous. Like, why do you need this information?
I have someone that is interested in knowing the whereabouts, and perhaps if I get as much information as possible that might satisfy their curiosity.
I know
Is
that
this a
you've
friend of
taken over
ours?
as Aaron, but I feel like in this situation, with the way how you're saying things, he's gonna either cast a spell on you or start saying some shit to you.
So, why do you need all this information on Marcus? I just said it. There is somebody. Oh, fuck. You see if I'm telling the truth or not?
It's more so it's not the truth. I'm more seeing if you have malicious intent by it.
So like more of a general vibe check.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll roll
yeah, I
it.
guess that'd be insight. Yeah. So you can, if you're trying to hide your any malicious intent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck me.
course it's
No,
hiding
no
malicious
malicious
Dude,
intent
intent.
whatsoever.
I have GM toggled. What the fuck? Nexus sheet is fucked up still.
You know what? Do me a favor, just in case. Roll for Aaron, because I feel like he would be also trying to see if you had ulterior motives.
Yeah, I got you.
And I could do the voice for right now, so that way you don't have to have a conversation with yourself.
Thank
Because I
you.
know
That'd
that's not
be
fun.
beautiful. Insight.
Damn.
Okay, had to try. See now, this is a little bit strange here. Next, you saying someone else wants to know about him, right? Not you personally. You just want to know because this other person wants to know. You're not working for Machina, are you?
No.
Insight check.
Okay. You can insight that too. Let's see if it rolls the GM this time.
Wilfred's subtle casting detect thoughts again.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God, Jarvis doesn't know.
It did not roll to.
Dude, there's something wrong with his sheet.
It's okay. I'm not metagaming.
That's fine. Just roll the insight on Aaron's sheet if you could. I don't have it open.
I got you.
Status quo.
Status quo. He's not sure.
What's his surface thoughts though?
Yeah. What are your surface thoughts right now? What are Nexus surface thoughts?
He wants to hurry this up as fast as possible so he can get back to Avernus.
Why are they getting suspicious
What
when I tell them
fuck?
I have business?
Why are you suspicious?
You might think it's Avernus or maybe some other place that has some hellish background.
I'm approaching this in a very
Wilfred
reasonable
starts
way.
sniffing the air a little bit. I smell a little bit of brimstone on you, Nix.
So Nick's now?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Nix? It's Nex.
Yeah. Listen here, Knox. I mean,
Yeah, all right.
And then- And then
All right, Knox, I'll tell you
telepathically,
Nux.
telepathically to Aaron, I'll say he wants to get back to some devil plane. Might be Avernus, might be somewhere else.
Did he respond back to you?
He can with let me look.
All right.
You're going to respond to this message.
You can choose telepathically. Yep. As a
And
bonus
speak
action.
with each other.
Do you think Nax is one of those demons?
Maybe not demon, maybe a devil.
now listen here, Nexalia. Why don't we? Why don't you let us know who you want Marcus to speak to, and if we see Marcus, I still have no clue who you're talking about, but if we see a Marcus, we'll send him your way.
Yeah.
Nuxle Dan.
Well. I don't want to give this up, but I'll let you know this so that you can trust me. I know him personally.
He knows him.
Ooh, Tom said the
I knew
thing!
you guys are gonna fucking do that. I know him as Dean.
I know.
Okay, so then do you work for Coulter?
No.
I still don't
Oh,
see
that's
why
good.
we should be involved.
Any
What-
surface
He's
thoughts
gonna-
changing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this?
yeah. Aaron's gonna look over at you to see if there's anything about that.
I despise Coulter.
Yeah, I
And we're ju-
relay
and we're
that to
just-
Aaron. Aaron's
Oh.
probably like, I do not approve of your methods, but at least they're working for us.
yeah. And then like if at all you turned it on him, it would be the same as he said last time.
Don't
Don't
my
read my
thoughts.
fucking thoughts. Yeah.
It's-
All right, so you don't work for Coulter. You don't work for Machina.
Do you work for a succubus?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. You work for them succubuses? Succubi?
he will not answer.
What did I do?
What's the surface thought on that?
His mind is thinking of something else now.
What is he thinking of?
Yeah, what is
Who the closest person to him is.
Uh-oh.
He, he probably can tell. I might be able to read his thoughts because that's what I did last night. I'll let Aaron know that he's doing whatever he can to avoid the subject in his mind.
Listen, I believe I've provided enough information at this point.
I mean, I disagree entirely, but let's agree to disagree and say that you have. Any information that we give you on Marcus, you will not be using to lead to his harm, correct?
Correct.
Inciting that.
Okay. I'm going to exit out of Nexus sheet.
Actually, do I
Go
get an
back into
advantage with me reading his thoughts, or?
You know, sure. Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna guidance myself on this because I'm also detecting bullshit. Ooh,
If you
23.
cast guidance, he definitely knows you're trying to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Guidance is a terrible stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, guidance is very obvious.
You don't have subtle spell.
I mean, if you did, it would be like, okay, sure, why not? But
Well, Jarvis isn't trusting anyways.
Sorry, I'm checking a thing right now.
all right. So Nexalia, you see Jarvis cast a spell on himself as he looks at you suspiciously.
I don't think this would work, so sorry. I'm trying to fucking read Soul Knife real quick.
Oh my god.
Are you trying to use which ability? The sonic buff?
Oh, I can use this. Okay, hold on. Let me roll this to GM, even though it's not going to roll to GM. I'm going to just do a random roll real quick, see if it rolls to GM now. I'm going to do a con check.
It just keeps shifting.
That does not go to GM. What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess if you want to hide it, like, just roll, like,
Roll a bunch of random things. And then tell
Okay.
Dylan what's the real one.
So just the same roll 3 times? Or what do you mean?
No,
Or
random
just do-
things.
do-
Roll an attack. Roll a saving throw. Roll a death save.
well, no. Or do like the modifier, like do /R with whatever. So
Yeah,
Oh,
you should
yeah,
just
that-
slash
yeah.
GR, and then whatever.
So like
it
add
is.
your
So a /GR what?
and then you're
1D
in this case
whatever.
you
like whatever your
Yeah.
actual modifier for the skill is.
So
Ooh.
are you attempting to deceive or persuade in this instance?
That would give it away.
Well, no. So based on whichever one of those two, whatever the modifier is for those, you would just do /GR 1d20 plus the modifier of whichever of those two that you're attempting to do.
Plus, and it'd be literally the plus sign plus the number, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the GR should keep it going to Dylan. If it doesn't, then, well,
Then
there's
then
no
your whole
identifying mark.
Fucking
Let me-
thing
let me-
is broken.
Let me try it.
Oh yeah, well they both went to me, and nice.
I rolled a nat 20 too,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah,
Yay.
I don't understand why Nexus sheet is bugged.
I don't know. But yeah, you know what? DM me. Oh, what? Because I don't know which one that is. So tell me if that's deception or persuasion.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, to be fair, what were you guys inciting again? I'm sorry, we got a little sidetracked.
That if he was telling the truth about that the information we give him will not lead to Marcus's harm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, the information will not lead to Marcus's harm. He doesn't seem interested in that in the slightest. It seems more like he just wants to complete a mission of sorts. Maybe repay a favor? That you're not sure of, but
Okay.
Okay, so are we
I mean, I
cool?
about telling him every single thing. Like, you know, we don't need to tell him like Marcus's favorite beer or his sleeping habits, but
Well,
I mean, we don't really know where he is right now.
yeah, that's the problem.
If I'm correct.
He's
last
gonna
time we
insight check
checked
that.
in-
Or that he's kind of got a weird relationship with gambling. Anyway,
He's a
He
pretty.
does,
Why
yeah,
why does
doesn't
he
he?
have a weird relationship with gambling?
remember the thing with the Frenchie,
Yeah, he
Oh.
died for
and he
it.
lost, and he got like way too into it.
Wilford wasn't here for that, but
I mean, I
yeah,
remember hearing about a duel a few months ago, but
Yeah, it shouldn't have gotten that far.
yeah, it got a little crazy, a little
I
heated.
think that was before. No, was that before or after I became an intellect devourer?
You're inciting Aaron.
That was
Yeah,
before.
I'm also gonna roll a psionic die too.
Okay. Fuck, you know, let me just open Aaron's sheet.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Because it kind of doesn't make sense in this instance, because you're inciting someone that you're also playing, so it'd be really fucking goofy if I asked you to roll it. Okay, good. Rolled that to me. Yeah, he seems quite genuine about that. They actually don't know precisely where he is.
Well, they don't even know he's in Avernus.
They know that he's in Avernus, but like,
Yeah, that was Marcus.
We don't
That's-
know where.
some-
We don't
Yeah,
even
they
know.
don't
We don't
know
know if he's
where.
still in Avernus. Actually,
yeah, well, that's
No,
true,
that's
yeah.
that's what I was meaning. So y'all didn't say that he was in Avernus.
No, we did. But like he means like specifically. They don't
Oh, yeah.
specifically know where he is. You know, like being in Avernus is the same thing as him being on Earth. If they don't know where he is, they don't know where he is. You know, it's like, oh, I know he's on
Yeah.
Earth. That's not useful. So, but yeah, he would just kind of look over at you and he's like, yeah, I mean, fuck it. That doesn't really matter, I guess. He's in hell, or at least
But
we
he-
think he still
Yeah, but he
is.
said he was trying to get out.
Yeah, he said he was trying to
What?
leave. Yeah,
When was this?
about 2 days ago.
Real recent, like he. It seemed like he wouldn't do that just randomly. Maybe he had to.
Yeah,
No, I don't
something about a situation, and then he just kind of wound up there. At first, we were like, "Did you get taken?" But I think he went of his own volition.
Odd.
Yeah, but I mean,
right.
if
You told me.
he's back, well, we'd have to send him to find out. And
He's
He's
not
not.
safe there.
I would
Wait,
figure
was
no
he?
one's safe in hell.
Yeah, it seems like it's
Him
pretty-
especially is not safe there. Unless
Well, I'm sure he knows that, and is hopefully being careful. We should send him shit. They got me all worried.
Oh yeah. I was still Wilfred at the time of the duel. Yeah, I would have heard about a priest being shot by a French man in the street.
Yeah, that's a very
A French tiefling shot a priest of the reckoning today.
Priest?
More at 6.
um yeah, I'll just say fuck my mind. Yeah.
I'd
Aaron
rather
will
not.
just- Yeah, I mean he's Oh no, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. He should have sending, right? Or does he not have sending?
Aaron?
He could have prepared it.
Bards don't prepare.
No, but yeah, it's. I don't think he's never used it, so I don't think it's. In
Oh
his
yeah,
spell
no,
list.
he doesn't have sending. Okay, so then I guess I'll look over at Bruce. Hey,
Yeah,
Bruce,
I'll look over. I'll look over to Bruce.
do you want to send Marcus?
Yeah, I'll send to him. I'll cast it.
And Marcus can prepare sending as well, so
I'll say
he'll-
He's got other shit going on.
I want
I'll say
to
whether or not he's done that once he's come back is another question.
telekinetically tap Nos on the shoulder so he looks
Nos?
behind him.
Nose,
Okay,
dude, what an own.
the X is now an S. It's just,
We're just gonna Theseus's ship. This poor guy's name.
At what point does his name not be his name anymore? The first time we changed it, that's when it changed.
I will send to Marcus. I will say, hope hell has been treating you well. Oh, I rhymed. Regardless, when are you coming back? We're waiting for you to attack a ship.
Hello, Bruce. 1 second. Getting my ear talked off. Currently in Chicago. Came back recently. Had wish to bring back. I think that's 25. That's all I need.
Well, I'm not gonna tell everybody what he said in front of Nex.
Yeah, doesn't believe you anymore.
I can telepathically ask you what he said and then relay that over the course of several rounds to everyone.
Nex doesn't believe you anymore since you sent him.
I was talking to a different guy.
Who actually knows
They asked
him.
you to talk to. Hold on. They asked you to talk to Marcus.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
it's a different Marcus.
Oh, you meant that Marcus. Oh. Yeah, I don't know him.
Yep.
Yeah, over the
I
course of
don't know him.
over the
Did you
course
send Marcus from Nuniezer?
Yeah, over the course of the next 12 seconds, I will get the information from Bruce and give it to Aaron that he's in Chicago.
All right.
So Bruce, how's Marcus doing?
Oh, he's good. Oh, shit.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean good?
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, fucking
You liar.
y'all.
I'm so confused right now.
He's in Chicago.
What?
Oh,
He
Aye.
came back from hell.
What's Chicago?
I don't know.
finally.
He
It's,
said he's getting his.
City up in the Northern Union, by Lake Michigan.
So is that real
Well,
far?
on Lake Michigan.
How far out is it?
pretty far.
It's far, but he's got a thing where he can just.
It's a couple
No problem.
day train ride away.
Let's see.
I mean, if he could have made it back by now, he probably would have, right? So,
Well, I don't know. He might be on a date or something. He said he was getting his ear talked off.
That's
Meanwhile,
just like him,
diabetes is
all
just
right.
telling you everything to possibly know about
Yeah,
Chicago.
the Midwest is really pretty this time of year.
It's-
It's a bit of a hike, but if you go out to Duluth, Minnesota, you can catch the leaves changing color, and it's really just it's something.
it's-
It's a good thing you're not here later in the year because there's a giant tidal wave of ice that comes in off the lake.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You know, we're in a different time zone.
I would hope that you're in a different time zone from Avernus.
Yeah, it really messed up my sleep schedule, and I had to schedule. I don't know. I had to count the hours a little bit because I do journaling. I try to do my journaling at a specific time of night, and spending that many days in hell just really threw things off. I'm really glad to get my headspace back in order now that I'm, back in the Union. Anyway, oh, well, where'd you go? Oh, okay.
He
Well-
didn't leave. He didn't leave just yet. You just be like, it's been good to see you. I'm glad that you were out of Avernus now. It was always my intention to not make you my slave anymore.
That's really
Accident.
nice to hear. Yep, I had to hear that. Because, geez, I mean, I would just be, Anyway.
Anyways, it would be time I'm departing, but I'm sure when I come back to Chicago, I will look you up again.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you and your spirit friends are welcome in Chicago or Peoria, Illinois.
And if our Goliath friend ever dies, we'll look you up.
Yeah. I make you the ambassador to the Spirit Chasers of Chicago.
Wow. Wow, gosh, I'll tell my support group about this.
Your support group.
Well, yeah, I mean, I told you about this. I have those who have been affected or their loved ones have been affected by the blood moon. It's been really great for me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
They're really important people to me, and so this seems like you got to share your wins to some people where you can just feel grounded. Anyway, I don't know. I've been talking your ear off, and I should.
Don't worry about it. You weren't talking my ear off.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Until next time, my friend.
Yeah. Until next time.
Yeah, he then starts his word of recall.
Okay.
Which is an action.
Cutting
it's just
back
a
over to to the Spirit Chasers in the Hunters Association. Aaron would just go, "Yeah, I mean he's in Chicago, so looks like you got a trip ahead of you. You catch him on the train ride down at a station or something."
I mean, he could be just a day or two. I don't mind waiting at this point.
But I mean, you really got to find him, right?
You really want me to go on that bad, don't you?
Hey, look, you're the one that said you needed the information, that it was pertinent, that it was there was some desperation in your tone. So I mean,
And yet we still haven't gotten past what you know about Marcus other than he's in Chicago.
What kind of information do you want?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Just anything,
He likes long walks.
any
on the
information.
beach.
That's
Yeah, he does. He likes long walks on the beach. He's a priest.
He sleeps on Ed.
Sleeps on Ed. Has a gambling problem.
Kinda has a violent streak, a little bit.
Can occasionally be violent.
Does he
Really
remember
horny.
Remember what?
his past life?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about it, but it seems like it's been coming back for him.
Yeah, but that was a more recent development.
There is a part of me that doesn't believe that it's really him.
Are you his girlfriend in disguise?
I am a man.
You his boyfriend and
Oh
not
yeah, there
disguised?
was the girlfriend thing.
And what does his girlfriend look like? And what is her name?
Don't know her name.
Yeah, I don't
She
know her
looks
name,
like-
and I don't know, a lady.
That sounds about right.
I imagine, right? Yeah, I reckon.
Well, we got a 50-50 shot.
I mean, unless this is the boyfriend.
Continue. When did he start to remember?
How long ago were we in
yeah.
Redemption?
Yeah, it was when we met Coulter.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah.
recent.
call it like less than a month.
Yeah, it was less. Yeah, it was around.
And has he had interactions with Coulter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a whole gunslinging competition, and then the place got attacked by Drow. Yeah, it was
Yeah, that was fun.
crazy.
And if he was
Crazy.
in hell and Coulter is the archdevil of Avernus, he probably met him there at some point.
Yeah, that's safe to assume.
All right. This troubles me. He's going to say something and then he just. Perhaps I will come back later.
What was the surface thoughts on that? Gonna say something.
He's gonna try to avoid again because he still knows that you're
I mean, if you don't know if I am, you know I can.
You know he can. You're not sure if he's still actively
Okay.
doing it or not.
in his thoughts. He's like, I just need to see if it's actually him. And with that, he's going to head towards the door. I will return. And then he heads out.
I
And
don't
that guy
like
was really
him.
weird.
What a shady guy. Possibly the shadiest.
Shadier than Vox.
Well, Vox is different kind of shady.
I mean, he's definitely he's from somewhere of a fiendish persuasion. Whether that he's a devil or demon, I think more devil. Or maybe just a mortal serving a devil. I don't know, but he wants to get back to a lower plane.
Does that mean he's friends with Marcus? You got friends down there, right?
It didn't really sound like it.
Oh. Okay, well, is this Chicago place another plane of existence or something, or is he come back
It's in
to?
Illinois.
Pretty much.
It is 100% a different plane.
I mean, if you've seen their pizza, it's a different reality altogether.
Where's the
Why
cheese?
no
It's under the
pizza?
sauce.
Yeah, Chicago is well north of here.
Okay, so we should be back real quick.
Wonder if Walter's passing by him.
Cuts to Walter on the train. Choo choo.
Oh, this is so peaceful without Pip poking me every 5 minutes.
Thank God I threw him off the train.
Oh, poor little Pip.
Did you throw him off the
I
train?
did.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
next day,
Walter
Walter
had
threw
enough.
him off the train. So when Jarvis went to look through his eyes, he was scuttling, following the train that has long disappeared across the horizon.
It'll be
Poor
like
baby.
it'll be like 2 weeks after the train finally reaches its destination, and then Pip will arrive, just
Well, no,
covered in
Jarvis brought
fucking.
back.
Oh yeah,
well,
that's right.
Yeah, I
I
called him back
forgot.
a bit ago,
Pip's got that 5G connection.
and no one to use it.
They had service all the way out there, though.
Anyways,
So we gotta wait on Marcus to get back. Tell him about this Fox guy. Then
Can I send Bruce, Dylan?
I mean, sure, you'd already be back in the city, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Word of recall is literally an action. So takes how long does it take? Oh, instantaneous. Hello, Bruce. I'm at the church. I'm finally home. Great to be home. Can't wait to see my friends.
amazing.
Oh, he's at the church. He's here.
Is that your response?
No, no, no. Should I tell him to come here or
Maybe tell him to disguise himself. Because there's a.
Nah, that guy seemed harmless. We had a sleepover with him.
Yeah, it's true. We should have opened with that.
Also, unclear if the succubus thing might have put him in a tizzy, but is that a bad thing if Marcus has them hunting him? Question mark.
Well,
I mean, it was-
normally you
it
don't
was-
want a devil looking for you.
It was bothersome.
I mean, he is a devil. So, I don't know.
Marcus is a devil.
Gray area. I think so, right? I mean, you gotta kind of be something like that in order to try to overthrow hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I could just go up and do it. Gotta have some blood right or something. I don't know. So should I tell
feel
him
like
to?
you're doubting yourself.
Oh, maybe I have a little. I am devilishly handsome.
Maybe that's
But
all you need.
So should I tell him to come here or should we go to church?
Yeah, no, good. Get him over here.
All right, I will reply to his sending. Meet us at the hunters ass.
What the fuck?
Filling out all the words.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, this is the hunter's ass.
That's one word.
Just ass.
Still one word.
Yeah, that's why I had to do it multiple times. Just ass, association. But yeah, so Marcus, you would hear from Bruce that they're at the association
Nice.
and to meet them there.
He's on his way.
Making his way.
That's good, I guess.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. You would all,
Some breakfast.
if you so desire, have breakfast.
How much
Settle
is it
down
for a
for a meal.
non-member?
Oh, we'll call it 2 silver.
2 silver.
Those gosh darn non-members.
You see, Jarvis like has this little gem piece attached to some like a bit of stone that he's essentially doing like arcane wiring around it with like these little bits of tools while we're eating breakfast.
What do
I'm
you
having
what are you working
eggs
on there?
and bacon with hot sauce.
This here is the second uh, device for our communication relay that I'm setting up. Here's the first one. And if you look at it, it's literally this. It looks like a fine hexagonal gem piece with like a little like piercing bit at the end. But there's all these arcane runes like smallly etched in onto it.
Oh,
You put this on your ear, well, earlobe, and then you can do long range message sending to up to a certain distance. But it's good for communication between our groups.
Just an item that lets you cast message.
Uh, let's see. It's more of an advanced form of messaging with a message spell. And I'm making a batch for all of us.
Ooh.
Oh, neat.
Wait, so are we going to once we have Marcus? We got everything. We should be going to the Nautiloid, right? Or whatever the hell this ship is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should be able to lead you there. Are we going to be walking, or do we have a form of transportation that we could take? Other than
How did you?
the train out to the. Well, I joined up with a caravan. They brought me out close to it.
I mean,
Actually, where is the
how far?
Nautiloid? Is it by Redemption?
not exactly. Hold on.
Is it closer to the edge of the Badlands?
How far out did I have you guys go?
While you're
For
figuring that out, it takes the message spell and extends it out to 500 feet.
you had taken the
And
train from there.
the really nice thing is, don't require attunement.
No, Redemption was like on the edge of the Badlands, closer to the Republic. The Nautiloid was about the midway point, but the southern portion of the Badlands, closer to the border of Mexico.
Okay. Well, it's a bit of a ways into the Badlands. So it'll be a few day hike.
We can't just like get a cart or something.
I mean, you guys own a cart and a dinosaur.
Yeah, we got a fucking. We could take Kothar.
What's a Kothar?
You haven't met
I know.
Kothar yet? Well, we keep him right here, so you could meet him.
Oh,
I got a dinosaur.
really? I've never had the opportunity to actually see one.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. I'll get up and introduce
Do I still need
Wilf
to
to
get make?
Kothar.
Yeah,
I
I'll
still need to
go
make
with
multiple-
Ed to check out this dinosaur.
Well, as you're leaving, Jarvis will call it. Do I still need to make hover feet for him?
You're making what?
Do you still want me to make hover feet for him?
We can talk about that. I don't know what you mean by that, but maybe.
Okay.
All right, Wilf. This is Kothar.
Ooh, it's a big fella. pat him
He's
on
a
the head.
big fella. He likes scritches right here.
Nope. Yep. Scratch there.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of journeys with
Need
us.
to share a language. Okay, I can't talk to him.
Okay, we're your friends now, so you can. I mean, he doesn't really mind anyone, but I want to take him on journeys with people he knows.
Yes. Yes. It's
All right, let's go back. So hover feet,
Yeah, it's basically
making them new
the.
feet.
Well, it'd be like a thing I would link onto his feet. I'm not gonna actually remove his feet. That's just
Oh,
cruel.
well, I was gonna say, limb smith. Anyway,
Basically, I'll allow him to cross any terrain with these.
is it comfy?
I would imagine so.
It actually prevents them from getting tired from doing a forced march. So I'd say
Yeah.
it's extremely comfy.
Okay, I think he would like that a lot.
It would take some time, but I could make it my next project.
That would be fantastic, Jargo.
Horseshoes of Zephyr, very rare.
They'd be modified for frick. Oh God. Horseshoes of Zephyr are very rare. I thought they were uncommon.
Nope.
Oof, then that might be have to put back a bit.
Uh-oh. It's on the long list. It'll be during the 1-year time skip.
Jeez.
Well, I'm gonna put it on my project list.
Okay. Yeah, you got a lot going on, so
I got a list.
If we had a year time skip, wouldn't like Ed and Aaron be dead?
No, that's
Wasn't
a few
there
years
date?
from now.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
That's in like 71 or 2. We're in 69.
Okay.
71.
So
No.
we're just waiting on Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say he'd show up eventually.
He opens the door, and you hear. Oh God, what song is it? Today was a good day. Yeah. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he walks in.
Marcus! I run over, I give him a big hug.
Wait, hold on.
Hello, Ed.
Crack, 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 crack.
Hold
crack.
on.
Marcus!
Marcus.
You take 200 points of
Oh, it's
bludgeoning
good
damage.
to see you. Oh, it's good to see you, buddy. You're not dead.
What? Oh, first, we gotta test something
Oh, I'll put him down.
because we've been gypped before.
Ah, shit. Are you telling me
How
it's
do you
Farkas?
Yes. What is your best sleeping position?
Ed, of course.
That
Okay.
makes it sound a little weird.
All right.
I could probe his mind.
This doesn't really help in this case. What is the last thing I did to piss you off?
That's a long list.
That's the
Oh, the
last
last one.
Last thing.
Oh, Jesus, he has to remember.
You're currently
Don't-
doing it.
I don't remember the last. I can't remember the last thing that fucking pissed Marcus off. Honestly, that you did.
Well,
The one that sticks out is when you shot Pip.
you
I was
shot
just about to say. I remember there was me shooting Pip.
But
Yeah,
was there
it's
one
not
after
appropriate.
that? I can't remember.
Was there a time after that?
Remember the bushes?
Not
Oh, the bush! Yes, it's the fucking bush. I was trying to hide in a bush, and you were giving me away.
The bushes of love.
okay. It's
Yeah, it's got to be him. All right, so shit. How was
Oh,
hell?
Why were you in a bush?
I'm hiding, obviously.
Why were
It
you
was
hiding in a
weird-
bush?
It was
Oh,
weird.
it it's that's Wilfred, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I had something to do.
Great answer.
I mean, you
nailed
were
it.
spying on Wilfred, but Wilfred doesn't remember any of this because he
Never
was
admits to
dead.
Right.
Well,
Uh,
now that you're back, we need to prepare to, well, head back to the Badlands.
Hold on. Before he does that, he's got to tell us how hell was. Did you get
Yeah,
a
we gotta catch
magnet?
up. Are you doing okay? You need to rest a bit or what?
Any cool materials you got for me to work on for you?
I do have something interesting for you.
Ooh, shoot.
He takes out one of his potion bottles and goes, "Here. This is from the River Styx."
Identify.
Would identify work on that?
That is a good question.
I don't know.
Does it count as a magical item?
It loses potency after a certain amount of time. So
24
I
hours or something like that.
yeah, I had an empty potion bottle, so I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna take this." I guess the question is the River Styx magical?
Maybe a bit.
Kind of.
Uh,
It's weird.
I would think it's magical.
This is your ruling, Dylan.
Well, right. So, what, bathing in it gives you the effect of basically feeble mind, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it would be magical.
Okay, what does the identify give me? In that case?
So, like, that's difficult, right? Because, like, very clearly it's a bane, right? It's not a boon to bathe in the river. So, normally identify wouldn't give you curses. But at the very least, it would probably give you what school of magic is feeble mind? Is it abjuration or enchantment or what?
Might be enchantment.
Feeble mind is. I have it. Come on, load, motherfucker. It just says enchantment.
Yep. Enchantment.
So you'd get that this is under magic of the enchantment school.
Feeble
That
mind's
would,
an 8th level spell.
I think that would really be it, right? Because of the nature of it being sort of cursed, you would know
Yeah.
you'd know at the very least it's magical. You just wouldn't know what it does. I think that's a fair compromise. But I mean, he told you it's from the River Styx, and if you have any knowledge of the Hells, you'd know it's really fucking bad for you.
Yeah, and it's not crystal clear. It's almost like a wine color.
I
Yeah.
would assume it was I thought it was something like a murky gray.
No, that's
In
almost red.
Avernus, it's more blood.
Yeah. In Avernus, it's like a nice I don't know what kind of wine is that deep sort of red.
Blood wine.
Sangria.
Sangria. It's a nice sangria color.
Your bane.
It's a deep red. So it's a deep red liquid in a bottle. That
Yes.
You're telling me it's frickin' water from the river Styx.
Yep.
It has
Jarvis.
24 hours before losing potency. Just double checked.
So
I feel like if anything, Jarvis wouldn't know about actual Avernus Styx. You'd know about Greek Styx, and you would think
yeah,
that if you
that's
bathed in it, that you would become like
Achilles.
unkillable, like Achilles. Yeah,
now
which
you
is
said
a
this
horror.
was in Vernus and not Hades, right?
Correct.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I don't think bathing in this will give me invincibility.
Yeah, it sticks with an I, not sticks with a Y.
What would I know about the river Styx?
What do you know about the river Styx? You're archaeologist of
Post-reckoning stuff.
post reckoning. Yeah, yeah.
And magical stuff that was on Earth before the reckoning, but has cropped up because of the reckoning.
Make
I am
me a history check.
I am proficient in Arcana. I am not proficient in history.
Well,
Unfortunate.
sadly, all I can tell you
16.
right now with
Not bad.
this liquid is that if I had it fresh from wherever you got it, it would be well either potent as is or would be a very interesting alchemical ingredient in a potion. But in its current state, it's very decayed is the best word I can say.
I'm not very
I don't
sure
even
what
think you'd
it'll
know
do.
that either.
Well, how strong is it based on my identify?
I mean,
It's 100% effective until 24 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't lose
Oh,
potency
then
like
I would
that.
not say that.
I don't need no convoluted identify spell. Let me do the taste test.
You might not want to.
No.
I rolled
You're
a
not
16, Dylan.
You're not drinking extra dimensional water that is the color of blood wine.
Who said anything about drinking it?
You just said tasting it.
Tasting's technically not drinking, but probably best you didn't.
It's still ingesting it, but regardless. I don't know what or how this can be used in its current state.
Marcus wants to say something, but he's also curious to see what would happen.
Let's say it.
Bruce, I don't think that's a great idea. But knowing you, I
snatched the bottle.
I'm holding it, so
Bruce, think about this, man.
That would be like a contested grapple check.
Yeah.
let's see. Out of the weak, smart people, who wins? Do I have to make an
Acrobatics or athletics?
Aha.
You didn't even have guidance, so that's just a 3.
I know. I was about to ignore the guidance.
Hold on. Give me a second.
He's in the bathroom.
Bruce is about to lose all his spells.
Well, not lose the spells, just be really dumb for a bit.
For
If
30
he fails the intelligence save.
Yeah,
I won't do it. I'm kidding. I'll give it back.
Bruce, it is a DC 20.
It's a DC 15.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
No, it says from the River Styx, it's a DC 20.
Oh, if it's from the... What?
Yes. This is on Roll20's website.
Oh, fuck.
Unless
what is this
immune, the river makes.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. See, guys, this is why we have backup characters.
And you would take 3d12 psychic
Okay,
damage.
I really don't want to play this character anymore. How about I just feel my
You give him a lobotomy.
Okay, well, you decide to drink from the river Styx, and then we'll introduce your new character at the end of the session.
Yeah. See, D&D players don't think of this one neat trick.
Piss off
I
your
read this
DM by
somewhere.
giving your character a lobotomy with one easy trick.
I'll give it back to Jarvis.
Okay.
Well, glad we got that out of the way.
Oh my god.
Oh, also,
Well,
there is
I don't-
a fiendish individual looking for you. He might not be fiendish himself, but he's definitely connected to the lower planes.
Oh yeah, his name is Nuts.
Nuts.
Can you scry on him? I will cast minor illusion and make it like his face in my hand. If you
Can
see
I,
him,
do I have scrying prepared?
You have whatever you had prepared for the fight with Chungo. Not Chungo.
Chungo.
No.
Fuck. The
Spring.
Spring. That's it.
Spring.
Spring.
Yeah, the fight with Spring. Yeah. Chungo. I do have scrying prepared. Okay. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So look at that, and then imagine him saying, "I have business."
yeah,
Yes, I have business to attend to.
I have to
Kill him.
business.
Well, I guess this will be your ruling, Dylan. I don't know who like he is. I know who he is, but like the way that they're
You
describing
can
it, a man
scry on
named Nuts.
anyone. You just
Your Honor,
it
I
changes the
know
DC.
Okay, hold on. Second hand, you've heard of the target.
For the target, and you have an image of it.
I should have taken a strand of hair.
Wait, aren't I the only one who can see this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the whole point. Yeah, we're good.
And it doesn't work if he's left this plane of existence.
maybe he's going to talk to whoever was trying to meet up with you, so you can at least know.
It also
Oh yeah,
takes
there was that.
10 minutes to cast.
Okay. So you have secondhand knowledge because you've heard of the target, but you've never met the target, so he would get a +5. But then you have
A likeness.
a likeness or picture gives him a -2, so he only gets a +3. And what is it? Is it a wisdom save? So
Wisdom save against Marcus's DC plus a -3.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
minus his DC by 3, or plus his save by 3.
no. He only gets he gets a +3 because of the second hand. The second hand.
I
gives him-
know. I mean, like, both work.
the math is the same.
I don't know
So
how to math.
Nex has to make a save.
Yeah, wisdom save +3.
He is not proficient in these. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
Plus 3, 24. Yeah, you're not scrying on his ass.
We should
On a
kind of
successful
try him.
save isn't affected, and you can't use the spell against it for another 24 hours.
The one time he rolls a nat 20.
You it fizzles out. Tom,
Yeah.
is what you said still stand?
Yes.
Okay, it fizzles out. Not even like a minute later, Marcus walks into the Hunters Association.
What the fuck?
This ain't okay.
Damn it.
Shit keeps happening to us. Why us?
Okay.
Who are you? If what?
I'm Marcus.
Disguise stealth does not change your voice.
Marcus.
I'm Marcus.
Okay.
You want to
Marcus and
join
Marcus.
the dark side?
Stand over here.
Both Marcuses
They
moved
both-
to stand over there.
I'm just gonna cast detect thoughts. I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
Please.
Uh,
And Jarvis is just, like,
what?
bringing up his.
Both
bringing up
Marcus's
his
surface
rifle.
thoughts.
Okay, Tom, what are Marcus's surface thoughts? And then what are Marcus's surface thoughts?
One second, better wash my hands.
I
I'm
must
about to
clean.
draw my cavalry saber and go to town.
Drinky time. Oh yeah, Luke. Next time you're in state, let me know.
Who?
I said Luke.
Oh, yes. Oh, God, my head. All right, Marcus is thinking about the bishop currently and how
Not the fact that there's another him right there.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's thinking about the bishop, and he's thinking about why there is a Marcus standing next to him, and the other one is dumbfounded that Marcus is standing next to him, and was very surprised.
That tells me nothing.
Marcus and Marcus.
I'm gonna probe deeper. So Bishop Marcus, make a intelligence save.
Oh God. You know Marcus
Is it,
can't
is
fucking
it
make
intelligence or is it wisdom? No,
It's
it's wisdom.
intelligence.
Oh yeah, it is intelligence. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so Bishop Marcus make roll.
these. Okay.
Okay. So you begin to delve deeper into Bishop Marcus's thoughts. What is he thinking deep down?
He's thinking deep down about basically what he did in Avernus. And
So like I'd see your memories of Avernus and like
you see Tiamat.
how you got there, talking to Tiamat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dumbfounded Marcus. Make an intelligence save.
And we could see that he's doing these spells, right?
No, he's
Well, I didn't
cast-
psionically cast this one. I just did it.
Yeah, no, you both saw that he did it.
I would have been like, no, we're not gonna interrogate. I'm just gonna.
Are you mind probing me?
Yes.
That is very intrusive.
Is this the Marcus that was thinking about Tiamat?
Yeah.
I like gestured to like the other Marcus. Is like, there's literally two of you. How else am I gonna figure it out other than like talking? And of course, people can lie, and you can't lie in your brain.
We've been down this road before.
This makes no.
All
I
right.
think that this is an acceptable use of mind reading in this case.
Yeah, read the other Marcus. Oh, I don't
Okay.
understand your behavior at all. I feel like Marcus would be more concerned about the fact that there's a duplicate of him.
Are you fucking serious?
that's pretty on the money. Yeah, you probe deeper.
All right, what's this Marcus thinking about?
He too is also thinking about Avernus. He is thinking about some of the people that he went and talked to before this, and he's also thinking about the college and all of the mind flayers.
All right, Marcus is.
Markai, if you would.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Sit down.
I have no idea.
They're both thinking thoughts that are like acceptable
Marcus-ish?
to be Marcus.
I've got an idea. Hold on. All right. Who else has a gun?
I have a gun.
Okay. We shoot both of them in the head, and then the real Marcus comes back from the dead with a shield.
With
What?
I
I don't think that.
I don't know if that's the best use of our shield.
I've already got my
think
gun
that
on his
is a
head.
good idea. Well, Bruce, enough.
I mean, I want to probe the mind. Is
No.
there anything in dumbfounded Marcus's head that would indicate that of why there would be two of them.
No, he has no idea.
All right, going back to the other one. I need another save from Bishop Marcus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that backwards. That one, no.
You fucked up.
No.
What?
Oh, so Bishop Marcus would have been the one that has no idea why there's two of them. So
And
so
the other
then what
one.
is
Yeah,
what is dumbfounded Marcus
Yeah,
thinking?
There's dumbfounded Marcus. Yeah.
What is he thinking?
What can I say without giving it away, Dylan?
I'm reading your mind.
I mean, he's reading your mind. It's kind of like
I'm not even reading your surface thoughts. I'm probing
Yeah.
deeper.
yeah,
You can't
it's-
really
it's
hide
probing-
anything.
Yeah.
When will they catch on?
Okay, so you hear him think, when will they catch on?
I don't have to spell magic.
I do.
I
You
look
know
at
that-
I look at Jarvis. Is like, dispel this illusion. I point
which-
at what I'm
What do you
assuming
mean,
to
illusion?
be Nex.
All right. I go over and dispel magic.
Nothing happens.
Dispel magic on a creature?
Didn't that not work on Vox?
Okay. Are you sure this is him? The imposter.
Well, can't you detect his shit if he's
Well,
got
I'm
the
just-
same?
I don't understand. I'm literally reading your thoughts. How can I not know?
Oh, if that's the case.
Oh no,
so you're
you
sure-
know at this point. You're absolutely sure that this one, because he said, when will they catch on? You
All right,
know.
so to the one who
So you're
is
sure
disguised
this-
right
So
now.
so
the
the one that's like, when will they catch up? That is Nox, right? Or is it someone
yeah,
else?
That's Nyx.
Nyx.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no, it's Nux.
Well, you didn't tell me. Okay, here's the thing. Do you say it's Nyx before I?
Yeah,
start
yeah.
reading?
I'm like, this is Nyx.
It's
I
next.
I
Oh
think
my
it was
God.
Nyx
For the
earlier.
last time, it's Nux.
It's D's
Knuckles.
Yeah, no, you know, except he dispels the correct one, and nothing happens. He still looks like Marcus.
He's got the fucking Farkas thing.
You're a shape changer.
Yes.
He smiles.
Okay, well, why?
Revert to something else, or else I'm gonna literally smack the shit out of you.
I can
Uh,
do that too.
does someone
and
have
then
Moonbeam?
Aaron will change to look like
He-
Marcus.
Don't you
Yeah.
fucking...
He grabs Marcus and puts his rapier against his neck.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
Not here.
I need you to
Okay.
make a wisdom save.
Yeah,
Cast and hold monsters.
Nux, make a wisdom save.
Nux.
Wilfred's casting hold monster.
If there's an X in their name, they're evil. I've got that
Fox.
conclusion now.
Many are saying this.
You're
You know, it's
paralyzed.
many are saying. Well, what about Deus? His name didn't have an X in it, and he was evil.
It's like it's not all squares or rectangles. Squares or rectangles, not all rectangles or squares.
All right, Marcus, get away from him. This is
All right.
the
So-
fiendish guy.
Next, Marcus would be paralyzed. Marcus would be able to free himself from his grip,
Yeah,
and then Aaron disguised as Marcus.
Aaron, please.
I
God damn
figured
it.
it would be funny just to add to
Yeah,
it.
God
Aaron's
damn it,
actually
I should
do
right.
that too.
Well, at least Aaron is in his own right, proper clothing.
Yeah, you know it's him. He's still in his clothing.
All right.
The two Marcuses aren't wearing the
so-
same thing though. They're slightly different clothes.
It's slightly different clothes, but the fake Marcus was not wearing the clothing that Nex was wearing.
Mm.
So he did change his outfit for this bit.
Okay. So in that case, Marcus,
Yes.
Yes.
do you want?
Fake Marcus
Proper
can't talk.
Marcus.
He's paralyzed.
No, that was Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
Proper Marcus, not you, Aaron.
Yes.
You want me to put one between his eyes?
No, I'm curious to see who this is.
Well, he said he would
Okay.
return. He
Well-
didn't say he'd pull this shit.
Let's bind him before he escapes from this spell.
You said his name is what?
Nox.
Ah,
Next.
fuck, I forgot.
Next.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think it was Nash.
Jarvis is
It's Bob.
gonna.
Well, now it's Farkas.
is-
He's
Unless
Farkas too.
anyone has any stronger stuff, Jarvis is gonna grab some of the basic rope and start.
We also have dimensional shackles too.
Yeah.
Double
Well,
up.
if you're using the rope, make me a survival check to tie the knot.
I could just fucking hold him.
Marcus
I mean,
is
Ed could very much just hold him.
If we're doing this.
Marcus is very surprised.
Because we're letting him go after this.
I don't
That
think
is
we should.
debatable.
All right. Well, for now, I'll just grab him.
Next, it's been some time.
You know him?
I do.
Can we kill and or harvest
No.
him?
Yes, it's been quite some time, hasn't it?
He's still paralyzed technically.
no
No one's told me to drop it yet.
No, I got him. I got him.
You can drop it.
All right,
I
I'll
mean,
drop
yeah,
it.
Ed's got him. Ed's
I
got
got
him.
him.
I'll drop it.
So, did you come here to kill me? Or did you actually come here to talk to me?
I don't know where you're going with this, so you could do it.
Well, the last time I saw you was when you died. So, I had some run-ins with some very particular people down in Avernus. Some have some debts to collect in your name, but that is not why I'm here. There are certain people that have learned that you live and want to see you. Well, putting a rapier to my neck is kind of not what I was expecting as a hello from you, my former pupil.
Ooh.
Well, I'm here now, so ask me anything you want. As long as you promise, I will be released eventually. He looks right at Wilfred.
I'm not
What do
the
you
one
think?
holding him.
No, I know, but you're the one that discovered him in the first place.
I mean, yeah. I don't trust this individual. He tried to dupe us into thinking that he's you. So I guess we would tell him more about. I don't know what he was going for. Honestly, it probably was a bad idea. Not the greatest plan thought of, but yeah, I don't trust him. I don't like him, and I don't trust him.
You said he was your pupil?
Indeed. He was there for the fall of El Terrell,
Oh,
and his family was killed. I took him under my wing. You know, under... he just goes, the bitch, Zariel. And he stayed with me until the very end. Until, you know, with Coulter. He cheated. You don't have to tell me twice. I have been doing nothing but arguing with that man ever since he's known that I'm back. Plus, by the way, everyone, he tried to have me to sign a contract that I would never talk about him cheating in our duel ever again while I was down in Avernus.
okay.
Well, that's petty.
Isn't it?
That is kind of a petty thing.
I mean, from what I could
So-
see in your memories, it didn't really look like he cheated. Just someone else interfered.
You went that far back?
I had to make sure
Bro.
it was you!
It was like 30 years ago. What do you mean?
I saw your birth. That's how far back I went.
You were there?
I knew what your baby butt looked like.
So, We have some catching up to do. I have to fill you in about what has transpired since I've been in Avernus and what happened before I went to Avernus.
Okay. So, what do you want to do with your ex-protege?
Yeah, he can stay here. I don't think he's actually going to kill me. I will insight. Archduke Coulter Avarito of Avernus. Yeah, I know.
Back off, mate.
Fuck
Back
off.
Back off. I've had enough of your fucking shit.
He's going to say he's not going to try to kill him. So he's going to do a persuasion check.
I'm not going to kill you.
I will not try to kill you.
I will not.
Insight check.
Roll it.
Oh god, I don't know why GM rolled that, but
Fine. I would say Marcus believes him. Believes that he won't try to kill him.
all right.
Do you want to take the chance?
I think it's over with. Personally, I know Nex too well. This is just one of his quote unquote pranks.
Real devious prankster. Yep.
I think
Although-
he needs to go out and touch some grass some more.
Although, Nex, this has been pulled off before, and it was a lot worse of a situation. So,
Yeah,
Oh.
the Farkas incident.
Yeah, and I feel like I should get some insurance.
let me explain what happened, though, from my perspective of when I disappeared. I took down that lead by myself that the bishop told me about with Machina.
Oh, fun.
It was going good until it didn't.
Yeah.
You blasted
I
the
ran-
guy with sunlight?
Yes, I did. And
You would do
that?
he was a vampire.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we
he's
knew that.
probably-
Aaron put him in a box.
He's
Oh
also
yeah,
now-
we followed
Was he
up
dead?
on that.
He's
No,
being tortured right now. For information.
he's
Oh.
imprisoned.
And we actually got a lot of information from her already.
I think I stirred the hive a lot doing that.
No, yes.
So I could not escape. And my only last chance was to cast banishment on myself.
You couldn't have just called yourself back to the church?
I didn't have the slot.
Oh, you didn't have the cumulative
He
power.
used sunbeam instead.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that was my last chance.
poor choice on your.
I mean, poor choice of not informing anyone of what you were doing.
It turned out to be a good outcome.
Well, that
It
being
could have
said,
easily not have been.
yeah.
You said you got a wish?
Well, hold on.
Yes.
I go to Nex. Hey, Nex, quick question for you.
What?
Is this your actual hair?
Is Marcus's hair his hair? No, I don't think so.
I don't
He'll,
know if it's
he'll,
like
he'll go back to his original form.
Okay. Does he have hair?
Yes.
I take some.
That would morph back into goo.
That
Does
is
it?
inhumane.
Does it morph into goo?
I mean, he's a
Does it
changeling.
get-
Yeah, I would turn into goo and separate from him. That's how it works.
I mean, that's still a
understand
part of
that,
him.
Yeah.
It's
Also, yeah, Aaron wouldn't look like Marcus anymore. He would have changed back.
You're violating him now.
I just grab a little vial and pour the weird goop into it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you and the doctor both. You do anything with that I don't approve of, and I will kill you in your sleep. I mean, what?
How about give it back? You are
Oh, fuck
violating
no.
me.
This is insurance.
Oh wait, you were doing it to. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you were doing it to
doing it to the-
Aaron.
No, it's not
No,
on
not
Aaron.
to
It's
Aaron.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
no one,
never
no one
mind.
else has a problem
Never
with
mind.
this.
No, actually, you know what, Aaron? Yeah, Aaron would just be like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, he's Marcus's friend.
Oh, I got this so we can find him again if he pulls some shit.
Or we could just call him and ask where he is, how he's been doing, if he wants to go get some coffee
Oh,
sometime.
that's real sweet. Yeah, I was
He
just
just
checking
came in here, tried to deceive us that he was Marcus under a bunch of false pretenses, pulled a blade on him. I'm not taking any damn
I mean,
chances.
He was a
I
prank.
don't like
he's a
him and
little
don't trust him,
jokester.
but this
He's
might be a step too
jokester.
far.
It was a prank.
I was recording.
Yeah. He
But
gets a
hey,
handful of
cameras
goons.
in
Like,
the
does it go here
corner.
in your head?
Like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought I was just gonna pull a little clump, like a little bit of hair.
No, he's like
That wasn't-
Aaron.
Aaron
Yes.
Goops comes off you when it gets pulled off.
Yeah, and then he'll just pluck a hair out as it slowly turns to goop and drips onto the floor.
Oh, that's just weird.
Weren't you with us when we went to the doctor and he did the exact same thing?
A lot happened to him at the doctor.
I don't recall, honestly.
That
A lot
might have been
happens.
before Jarvis joined us, actually.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was before you joined up with Spirit Chasers.
Oh, his voice would have changed, Beck.
Oh, it wouldn't. Okay, I thought it was this guy's self that you were using.
No, yeah, shape changer. Yeah.
Well, regardless, this will help when it comes to finding you, because you are not trustworthy.
I am not your laboratory pet.
I don't plan to do experiments. That's just fucked up.
Anyways, continue, Marcus. Well, I had 3 ways to getting home. I had Coulter, which I told you about my agreement with him. Who was the first man, Beck?
The Baldur's Gate
Raphael.
guy.
Raphael.
Life, so more to life.
I had Raphael, which I was pretty okay with what I had to do with that, but now that I think about it, I probably would have died. You know, not everyone, you know, survives stealing something from Asmodeus. So
Yeah, it was Mephistopheles.
oh, I'm sorry, Mephistopheles. Yeah, I surely would have died, but I would have had to given up my.
That's if you could either steal something or give up your title. It was one or the other.
Oh, right, it was. That's because I counteroffered. Yeah. And then there was Tiamat.
The Dragon
And-
Queen?
Yes. I ended up going with her as I saw she was the best alternative. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Surely you didn't change the course of history.
No, of course not.
No,
Oh, okay,
He
good.
broke the chromatic curse.
What? The fuck is that?
He didn't say that.
I know, but I read
No,
your
but he
fucking
probed your
mind.
mind.
Oh, shit, right, yeah.
What the heck is the chromatic
I
curse?
have no idea what you're talking about.
It was what prevented all the chromatic dragons from breeding.
Oh.
I didn't even know they couldn't.
They're just gonna start
Yeah,
fucking now.
Huh. Didn't know they had an issue.
I thought it was like a known thing that like
It should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be a known thing to Jarvis?
It would be a known thing to anybody.
Like it was it was like the first thing we learned when we got to the Hunters Association.
Oh yeah.
When we,
yeah.
we talked about the dragon head.
Right.
Yeah, it was like chromatic dragons haven't been a threat ever since the Reckoning because of something that happened in their home world. So,
Huh. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, as we
But-
speak, there is an entire orgy happening in Avernus right now of chromatic dragons.
Do you know how many people have gotten killed in the future now because of this?
Wait a second. Isn't it Tiamat's that dragon
Mother
lady
of all chromatic dragons.
with the 5 heads?
Yes.
He just kind of like looks around at all of you and he's like, Did Marcus just help the cult?
Right.
Oh, you think this is you think she's related to
Yes.
that thing?
Most
mean-
likely.
Same colors, right?
Exact
guess.
same. Marcus, you might have just fucked up this the everything.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Play your grants all you want, man. It's not gonna.
But wasn't it a
Change
black
with the
dragon
future.
behind the whole thing?
Black dragon,
Yeah,
red eyes, red orange.
Yeah, but for all we know, it could be a freaking champion of
Oh, it was
Tiamat
fucking.
at
It was
this
fucking
point.
Tiamat. Oh, it was. It's one of
Based
her
on those
heads.
colors, which apparently that fucking vampire knew, which is a thing in itself, and I don't know how to explain that shit.
I
Yeah.
think we're okay.
I just learned the world is ending, and now I've learned that you've made it potentially worse.
Again,
Or maybe cause a different world-ending event.
Well, we should tell Bennett, and there aren't going to
If we
be
got
any
good
big
news, you'll
dragons
be able
for
to
a
hunt more
while.
dragons now.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they're gonna make a lot of baby dragons soon. I don't know.
Let's just hope that they're less soulish and have been humbled by this experience.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, I lived in a world where dragons could lay eggs and hatch and shit, and it was still standing.
I have an answer for that.
It's not a question, but
No, not that. What was just posted.
oh, yeah. So
I
I think we'll be okay
I
if we're
will-
ready.
Damn it to me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll be fine. Little baby dragons, we'll stomp on them.
yeah, they should be tiny, right?
I mean, the entire group saw what wormlings looked like.
yeah, we did.
Everyone except Wilfred knows what
Little
wormlings
tiny
look like.
harmless baby dragon.
Teeny,
Well,
tiny,
Walter is
teeny.
fucked.
baby wabies.
and how is he fucked?
Didn't know a dragon thingy melt him.
Well, yeah.
That was a hybrid
but
dragon.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh, then he's good.
yeah, that was some other.
I think we're
breed.
fine.
Look, maybe not the best thing, but you gotta do some fucked up shit to get back home from fucking hell, I guess.
The second I got into hell, I was already being targeted. They tried killing me.
Well, yeah, that's what Nick said would happen.
Well, he was right. People that I didn't think were out to kill me were out to kill me.
Should we be worried?
Yeah, anything
For
that'll
you?
catch up to anything
No.
that'll catch up to us.
You guys won't be.
Well, the Mordecai thing was precisely because of us.
Oh, right. You're right. So there is one person from Avernus that is coming after the group itself.
Oh, that's great.
Apparently, we ruffled some
Oh, no.
feathers. Some individual named Mordecai that I've had some run-ins in the past with. So
That's somehow not surprising.
Mordecai. Who's Mordecai exactly?
he's one of the sins.
Sin of what?
Fucking, I think he's either greed or envy.
Both make sense for our case.
I think it's greed.
I think he's greed. Yeah, I'd wait for Dylan to come back.
Right.
But
But yeah, I just messaged Dylan literally some OG D&D content of Dragon.
Is that related to the prophecy, the poem,
I have no fucking clue.
or which are the sins? I don't remember.
It's pride. Pride's the one that is missing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How do you even become a sin?
Do you even have to be demonic to be? It's a better question.
Well, not demonic, devil.
Devil.
all
Fiendish.
the three that I know, including myself, we're all fiendish.
So that might be a prerequisite, but I would assume it's something similar title-wise to being a Lord of the Hells.
Something earned or
So it's like a bureaucracy thing.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
all a bunch of bureaucratic bullshit.
from what I know of Coulter, he spent a lot of his time going in and out of Avernus to,
Is he a sin?
huh?
Is he a sin?
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gluttony.
We knew that.
He's Coulter is gluttony. He literally took Avernus over right after Zariel ascended.
After
So if he's
he beat
gluttony-
you in a duel that was interfered with.
If he's
Yes.
gluttony, your lust, and greed is coming after us.
Or envy, we're not sure.
Where's okay? Greed is
Envy.
is possibly coming after us. Who is sloth, wrath, and pride?
As of right now, I don't know.
No one knows
We're-
who pride is.
We literally will find out in 2 months.
Maybe
Why
not
don't you
pride,
do
but the others.
why don't you do divine intervention? Can't God tell you?
God could tell me.
Not. I don't think a divine intervention would even be necessary. Can't you literally just ask him a question? Isn't that within your wheelhouse?
I mean, I don't know if a divine entity that's good would want to divulge information to aid an evil group.
Well, we're not evil.
No. But like
Yeah.
this information would benefit this beating of the sins, as I take it.
I think it's more so. Well, I'm not saying they would know pride, but they would definitely let us know about the other ones.
I mean, the other ones aren't a secret. It's just we don't know who they are.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Getting a jump on it so we are aware beforehand.
Well, if they're just names of people we don't know, then maybe it don't help us too much, because they could be anywhere.
Let me funny freaking Machina turned out to be one.
They could be in Faerun too, or anywhere else
Oh,
that
just
overlaps
unreckon.
with Avernus.
There's a part of me that feels like Machina is just a front and his strings are being pulled.
He's not even a living entity anymore. He's literally a robot, not just a warforge.
Do you think Machina would be? Oh, greed actually would be the most focal point for that.
Well, let's think about it. Mordecai and Machina.
Actually, Mordecai might be
They're-
Wrath.
Yeah, he definitely could be Wrath.
But
I
you
could
know
definitely
he's
see a
definitely
connection.
sin.
Yeah. I think that Mordecai and Machina's connection are very closely tied than they want us to know.
Alright. Well, we already know Machina's apparently doing a lot of crazy shit.
Your
And-
parents still work for them?
Yes, and down the road, I am going to have to talk to them. But they're not loyal zealots last time I checked. They're people who want to, well, help people.
That's what they all say. Nothing good comes
So-
from Machina.
Well, you're good.
Well, that's honestly a mixed bag at this point, because he does good things to manipulate others to doing what he wants.
Bruce?
One of those
Yeah.
examples being,
I mean, that's
well, yeah, Bruce. Yeah, you're a good example.
But it wasn't right how they went about it.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know. I just don't see how if somebody all the way at the top is this evil sack of shit that it matters that. I mean, even if they're making good prosthetics, I mean, they should be working there.
It's not just prosthetics. It's they help give people back to their lives.
Can't they do that on their own?
yeah. They could do that without going through Machina.
Well, here's the thing. Machina caught them right at the beginning of stuff. So, if anything, Machina is their introduction to, well, artificy. They were already adept at making prosthetic limbs as is. It was Machina that essentially gave them the necessary tools to do better.
Then they
So
made a deal with the devil.
Are they scared of backing out?
Quite literally.
I don't know. All I
'Cause it
know
was-
is that currently, because of how well they're, and this is also, well, this is also before I knew Machina was this bad.
Take 10. Okay.
Right.
So I don't know the situation, and besides, I've already gave him a heads up on the whole Machina situation. I'll need to actually the next message I send them should be in person, because for all I know, Machina could easily be intercepting any messages we are sending through the Kobold Caravan.
Hmm. I kind of doubt that too. I mean, I feel like the caravan has pretty good security on their messages.
Or, well, uh, uh, Bruce.
Yeah.
I forget. Is it just you or Aaron that can modify memories?
I can, but I use it very sparingly.
Yeah. Um. Would it be, let's say, how much time can you modify at a time?
Let's see. I
It's a
think it had to.
single moment within a window, depending on the level of spellcast.
6 level up to 7 days ago, and I don't have any 6 level slots. So I believe it's
How
just
much can
24
you?
hours.
And how much time can you manipulate in an instance?
Let's see. Lasted no more than 10 minutes.
And how long would you say would be to, I don't know, intercept a kobold, knock them out, take their information, copy it, and to rewrite their memories?
This sounds inhumane too.
I mean, he'd have to know what he was looking for, wouldn't he? I don't think the caravan's compromised. Didn't the goblin
You don't
fella?
know.
I mean, it's
That's
technically
something.
possible, but we don't know.
The goblin fella
Exactly.
seems like he knows what he's doing and even knew about Makino before he was a robo guy, so he seems pretty well-to-do.
Did we?
I'm not saying the goblin. I'm not saying the employer, the boss man is compromised. I'm saying that maybe just a few kobolds out there are compromised.
Well, maybe not the kobolds themselves. They just get caught and
Yeah.
released without even knowing they got caught.
Yeah. There's a whole level of espionage there that could just be happening without our knowing.
It's possible.
That's also something we have to consider when we send messages. And I know this is more just paranoia speaking, but it's also probable.
Is Dylan
As
back?
for my-
No, I said
No, he's
take a
still-
10-minute break.
Oh,
And as for my folks, they're in New York right now. That's where their basis of work is. I don't know when I'll be able to go talk to them based on our current situation.
And we are planning on going to, well, deal with some mind flayers that seem to have access to an egg that my other self gave them.
Yeah, that I'm very fearful of. No telling what they could do with that, especially since how fast it grew back in our fight. The full size, no less. Depending on whatever experiment they pull off, we might be fighting, I don't know, a frickin' illithid dragon thing that can reincarnate itself every time it dies.
so Anton came up with the idea to mind wipe a kobold.
No, he suggested that's what Machina could be doing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought that-
mind wiping them, what, to deliver the letters?
No,
Yeah.
to take a letter, copy it, mind wipe the kobold that this ever happened, and then have the kobold continue on the way so it's not reported.
Could be.
Also, that my folks, though they're good people, I don't know how. Jarvis believes they're not zealot to Machina's cause.
Yeah, and the
I
whole
will
reason
say,
People,
I'm sorry, go
they
ahead.
just want to help people. The last time Jarvis checked in with them.
Right. What were you gonna say, Tom?
no, I was saying too, the reason why Mordecai was brought up too is because I'm thinking at this point, I think Machina is a front man at this point and is actually controlled by Mordecai.
Or one of the sins.
I don't think it's Coulter, but it makes so much sense if it's Mordecai since he is the one that went and attacked me. And I mean, we've been fucking with Machina. So it makes sense.
Could be.
We just need more information, that's all. But right
Yeah.
now, we need to, well, we probably need another day. And then need to go clear out. Well, actually, how
Another
long
day,
is
we
this
could
gonna take
leave
us?
today.
I'm about
It'll
to say,
take
how
us a
long
few
is it
days to
gonna
get
take
there.
Okay, so yeah.
I have something I must do.
I will say that Aaron does possess the sequence to teleport you guys back to Redemption and get you closer. However,
We wouldn't be able to bring Kothar.
you wouldn't be able to bring Kothar. That's true, but I was also going to say that he might not do it because when they went to do it the last time and you guys sent Butcher there.
Oh, it was he has to do a deal with
Yeah, he has to do a deal with Coulter. So Coulter might be available this time, so he might not suggest that or want to do that. Or he might just say that it's an option, but would prefer not to.
Nah, let's take the cart. Let's ride.
How long would it take us?
Let's see.
about a week, maybe more.
It gives me time to work on some
We-
stuff.
Where exactly are we going?
Take a train out to
Take
the
route.
edge of Texas, and then we head out into the Badlands. Train will probably take us about a day or so, and then the ride will probably take more.
Well, can we get Kothar on the train though?
Yeah, we have
Yeah, you
multiple
can.
times.
We'll probably
did
have
that
them in
before.
storage, but yeah.
When we get out of the
From-
city limits, I have something to do.
From the last stop, here, I'll move you guys real quick. From here, it's about 400. So, however many days it would take you to get 400 miles by
400
Kothar
miles
cart.
by wagon. D&D travel speed calculator. Distant
There's a handout for
travel.
that.
400 miles. How many hours per day? What's a cart pace?
I don't know.
Cart.
I'll look it up right now. How many
5
horses are pulling it?
A
One.
Kothar.
A Kothar.
Oh, okay, so Kothar is what kind of dinosaur again?
Ankylosaur. He's like,
Yeah.
I think we counted him as like 2 draft horses.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm looking up his usual walking speed.
Could we go from California? Would it be quicker?
Oof. We don't have a thing in Los Angeles, so we'd have to go from San Francisco.
Which might take us. Would that take us longer?
Hold
And
on,
we
wait, I
also
gotta
don't
go.
know that route at all. At least with this way, we've traveled part of this distance before.
I also have to do something before we leave the city.
And if I remember right, Redemption was a lot closer. Redemption was like around here.
Okay.
Travel mile per hour. So speed divided by 10. Kothar.
Somebody put a little X right around here.
If we're traveling as fast as we can cover 30 miles a day.
Ankylos have a
30,
usual walking speed of
30.
8 to 9 miles per hour.
8 to 9. Okay. How many hours each day can the party move? Oh, wait, 40 miles.
That's them just walking though. So I mean, it could probably go
Yeah.
faster.
Oh my god. If we travel for 8 hours a day, it'll take us 20 days and 7 hours.
It'll take us a month.
If we travel for, say, half a day, it's 13 days and 11 hours.
Is that at a fast pace?
An Ankylo can pull up to 10 tons.
Let's do fast pace. Fast pace will take us 15 days and 5 hours at 8 hours a day. If we could cut that down to 12 hours per day, but Kothar would have to make hourly con saves after 8 hours. So if we travel for 12 hours per day, which is a forced march on Kothar, unfortunately, we could get there in 10 days.
I mean, unless you want to go try and look to see if you can buy those horseshoes of the Zephyr for him before you leave.
Might as well.
I mean, they're
check.
expensive, probably. They're fucking
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rare.
Expensive.
Might have to
Depends
sell
on
our
who's
house.
selling 'em.
Well, we should do something
Well,
No.
do actually throw some coin.
because I don't want to make Kothar do that, and we don't need a cart for what we're doing.
Look, I'm gonna go check about seeing if I can find some boots. Okay?
Okay.
And if my luck turns up dry, then we'll figure something out.
So why can't we do the magic circle?
Because Aaron might have to make a deal with Coulter.
Let's just fucking do that. Be like, okay, Coulter, I know, and then just leave. I don't remember that.
I mean,
I mean, if we go there and Coulter's not there, we don't have a problem. If we go there and Coulter is there, we have a problem.
I mean, didn't Marcus just see him in hell?
He can go back and forth as
Did he seem busy?
Yeah, Marcus, did Coulter seem busy?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking up this. Kind of.
If we if we travel for a full 24 hours straight every day, we could get there in 5 days.
Oh, that's nothing.
195
Only have
kilometers.
to be focusing on watchful rest, man. I
2
don't know if that's gonna
miles.
help.
Wait, I got an idea. Why don't we just do the thing, go there? If Coulter's not there, perfect. If he is there though, we'll just be like, oh, we went to the wrong teleport circle.
Mhm.
Play
I
dumb.
don't
It
think
always
that's
works
gonna
for
work.
me.
So
Yeah.
Beck,
That's not gonna work.
they
bro.
say an ankylo can walk the same amount as an elephant a day, and they can walk around 120 miles a day.
120 miles a day. So that would be
Yeah.
4 days.
At what speed?
9.
I mean, this is going with D&D calculator, the travel calculator. So if it can
I think the D&D ones are better because it accounts for like
yeah,
exhaustion and stuff.
and like that's under ideal conditions. Like it's a flat terrain, no incline or anything.
I mean,
Well,
it can
yeah,
still
no
pull 10 tons back.
sandstorms.
Monsters.
Yeah, like we might have to like
Magneto.
at a fast pace we can get there in 15 days, which is fine. Fast paced 8 hours a day.
I just need an open field, and we'll be fine.
We could
Shit.
also repeatedly cast Long Strider on Gothar.
We could do that.
15
Well,
days.
let's see how my luck turns up at our. Well, actually, what is the local magic shop in Austin?
Hold on.
If we could get Horseshoes
It
of the
takes you
Zephyr-
15 days to get there. You'd get there on the 4th of December should you leave today, or the 5th if you left tomorrow. So you'd definitely be back in Austin because you could easily just teleport back. You'd be back in Austin before Bruce would have to go to Nianzru for the wedding thing because
Yeah.
that's at the tail end of December.
If we could get Horseshoes of the Zephyr, we can get there in 10 days at a fast pace. Shit, normal pace.
I can also
doesn't make so much.
cast freedom of movement on Kothar repeatedly.
freedom of movement does not increase your speed. It would be Long Strider.
No, but it gets rid of difficult terrain, though.
Oh, that would, yeah. He's still pulling a cart, though.
Yeah, that might not help. Magic shop. You know that the college has some magic items. You also know that the hunters and the marshals, all of them technically do. Discounts afforded by rank. Though, since this is something that's more mount specific, the hunters tend to have more exotic mounts and would likely have items for such things. Or the college. So take your pick.
I'll check with the hunters first.
Okay. I can open up my doc real quick because I think you guys. No, Aaron and Jarvis joined after, so I think they're the ones that have the lower rank.
Technically.
Because I think the rest of you got rank too. But okay, you got the hunters. Excuse me.
Hey guys. Where's the magic purveyor section?
Benny, the Owlin, would just go. Well, it depends on what you want. Are you looking for weapons, or are you looking for other stuff?
Boots is not boots is it? Horseshoes of Zephyr.
Oh, yeah, I've made those before. You want me to see if I got a spare pair, or
Yes, please.
okay? let's see. He'll find it. Was it you?
Oh, if Kothar's going at his top speed, we can do the total journey in about 6 days if he's going his top speed, assuming 8 miles an hour.
So is it candidates complete a trial hunt and then they become cadets, and then after a certain amount of successful hunts you become hunters. So I think all you guys are hunters, but Jarvis and Aaron are cadets, right? Because they joined later. So cadets get a.
It'd be better if one of the hunters, higher ranked ones of us, bought it instead of Jarvis.
Well, does anyone want
So yeah, who would go with them?
I can.
Okay, so cadets get 5, hunters get 15% discount.
Well,
I mean, there's perks.
We could do the journey if we get the horseshoes of Zephyr, and Kothar goes at his top speed. We could do the journey in 4 days. But that's not his top speed's well above a fast pace. A fast pace is 3.9 miles an hour.
okay.
Oh, this would take
Already.
8 days.
So Benny would come up with the horseshoes of the Zephyr, and he would ask Marcus to present his Hunters Association badge.
I show the badge. Ding.
Yep, and he would confirm that you are the rank of Hunter. He would pull out an abacus and begin sliding a bunch of things around, and he would go, well, after your discount, I mean, these are pricey, difficult to make, hard to find. Not many of them. From your original total of 80,000 gold? 68?
Is there a way to rent them?
I think we've done that before.
Put down a deposit.
I can even give something up as collateral.
Let me find out if we can do that. And Benny would, it's the first time that you've ever seen him do it, leave the forge and go head upstairs. You're assuming to Violetta's office to go see if this is even remotely allowed.
Ed, work your magic. Go get us that thing.
Oh my god.
He would come back a good 10
principles.
minutes later, and he would just be like, what are you able to offer as collateral?
I'm gonna pull out my base arm that I have the blade in, and well, actually, we just have the blade in now. I can offer this. So for anyone that needs a new arm,
I'll also put something up.
it has a basically it's an arm with a +1 longsword in it.
Armed prosthetic limb. Personal value. Incentive to return to retrieve it. And what are you putting up?
A potion of invisibility.
Not as personal. Does have value. How long will you be needing the horseshoes for?
If all things go well, under a week.
A bit over a week.
Let's call it almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Potion, arm. Okay, let me write up the contract. And Benny would just like go across to one of the other booths, grab some paper, and begin just scrawling away. You wait there for like a solid 20 minutes as he writes up this contract. And then when all's said and done, he would just ask you to place the items on the counter. And then he would push the paper over towards you, the quill and inkwell, and ask you to both sign.
I want to read it.
I also read along.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. For the next 2 weeks, so what? The current date is the 19th. Maybe the 19th. So, hold on, got an ad. Basically, you have until, what would that be? The 3rd of December to return them. They must be returned by midnight on the 3rd of December, which is a Friday, exactly 2 weeks from now. And any loss, you must pay the full cost. Any damage, you'll pay a percentage of, whatever would qualify to repair it. The magic items are not usually easily damaged, but it seems to be just kind of in there for legal purposes. But it does very much stress that loss or complete destruction of the item would require a replacement of the item, either a physical replacement or the total cost of the item minus discounts. And
back again? What was the day again?
The day today is the Friday the 19th. You must return it by December 3rd, which is another Friday, 2 weeks later.
Okay.
He will sign.
Okay. And it also does state that the items put up for collateral will be returned once the item is returned by the signified date, and so on and so forth.
All right.
It's very straightforward. No little traps. It's basically you lose it or you destroy it. You fucking pay for it. So you break it, you buy it. But all right. So you both sign. He'll take the arm and he'll take the potion, and then he will immediately take both of those things, scurry back upstairs, come back down within less than 5 minutes. You now see an official stamp and signature on it from Violetta. And then he would go back over by his forge, open up a wooden box, pull out what seems to be 2 pairs of horseshoes. And he'll hand them over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Although, would a pair of horseshoes technically not be 4 of them, much like how a pair of socks is 2?
It would be 2 pairs of horseshoes.
Really? They do it separate like that? I mean, all horses have 4 legs.
It'd be a set of horseshoes.
Sure. Then it's a set of horseshoes.
Yep. Thank you.
Well, I'm just glad it worked out. Are we walked away from it yet?
Yeah. You can walk away.
To be honest, Jarvis, I don't know if that's a potion of invisibility.
Get from them.
I got it from the doctor, and that's what he said it was.
Well, good thing it's in the contract, because...
That's why I didn't say anything until the contract was signed.
This is fraud.
Like the doctor doesn't fraud us? Come on.
No, we know up front that the potions might not be what he says they are, because we are testing it for him.
Yeah. He is attempting to create potions that replicate spell effects. Sometimes they fail. Other times they succeed. You know what you're getting into since the get-go.
Yeah, we get paid for free potions, basically.
I cannot be at fault. This is what he told me it was, therefore that's what it is.
It's not like they're going to use it. They're holding on to it for collateral.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, unless it's a bomb.
I mean, it has a fucking price point of either 2,500 or 25,000.
Well, regardless, let's get back to the others.
Yeah, how much is a potion of invisibility? Yeah, you're right. 25,000 gold.
That's why I put it up.
Yeah. No,
And
that's
it,
fair.
It could actually be a potion of greater invisibility, which would be even more expensive.
Yeah, there's no stats for that one, but I'd say it's probably at least worth double.
Yeah.
And yeah, that arm has a lot of sentimental shit in it.
Well, let's get back and let's put these on.
Gothar.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta get some
Gothar.
straps because we're not nailing this into his feet.
Oh no, that won't be a. We don't even have to put nails or
Do
straps.
they just magically attach?
Yep,
Oh.
they're magical items.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that because it's like a mount specific magic item, I don't think there's like.
The fuck?
Oh, okay, Dylan.
I took care of
Who the
business.
fuck? A moorhen.
You did call him stinky last night.
Dylan will
You
be
told
proud.
him?
You called him a what?
Stop telling him. We won't have this problem if you don't fucking tell him.
Oh, wait. This is a running thing.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
These. No, they don't require attunement. They just adhere to the feet.
By the 9, I'm tweaking. My man Dylan is tilted right now.
All right. Well, so
They
you go
just
back
clip to the feet.
and you present the horseshoes to Kothar, and you would watch as they would magically resize to fit his big ankylosaur paws, and just sort of magically adhere to them.
Man, I can't believe that this world existed for so long without magic.
All right, how does it feel?
Does anyone actually have
Kothar-
people with animals?
Walter had it.
He seems happy. He doesn't seem displeased by it. There was like an initial aversion to people touching his feet, but once they all sort of like settled themselves to adhere themselves to him, seems comfortable. No issues. Just kind of nudges you with his head.
All right.
He's now floating 4 inches off the ground.
Oh,
Is he actually?
Let me
Yeah,
double check.
Zephyr. That's part of their work.
4 inches above the ground.
Okay.
4 inches.
okay. He'll get used to that.
Well,
I mean,
It's not like
it
he's,
would
like,
act as if
bobbing.
he's just on the ground, anyways. It's not like he's bobbing up and down.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to notice it.
Okay. So we're ready to go.
Let's
Well,
go.
was there? Did Bruce want
Oh
to
wait,
handle something?
people got shit to do.
Yeah, I
here.
got.
Yeah, maybe
It'll
not
take
today,
me
man.
maybe 15 minutes. I'll be back.
All right, we'll meet at the train station. I'll say goodbye to my family.
it would be a good idea.
Okay.
Could you use another?
Oh, what the
No.
fuck? Die!
Sorry, we have a
Vexalia wants to follow you home.
we have a party limit of 7. We're at capacity. Sorry.
No bother.
Why are you here?
I will return when you return.
I mean, we are going
No.
up against possibly a Phoenix Dragon, so I don't want to say no to help.
I don't trust him.
This is true.
It was a prank. I trust him.
He shot a guy without identifying him first.
Marcus has probably done similar.
No! He hasn't.
It
My
worked out
knowledge-
that he shot him, by the way.
It did, but even his own like allies were like, "What the fuck?"
Well,
He
good thing we're going
saw
into a territory with all enemies, so
him.
perfect.
Yeah.
What
The
if
enemy
we-
of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, I guess we
It was-
won't be able to sneak because they'll know we're there.
It was kind of like he was more upset. Oh, sorry, his allies were more upset at the fact that he didn't wait for them to be in position before he struck.
Right.
Because if you remember, it took both them and the reinforcements for the Drops of Crimson like 2 rounds to actually get to the battlefield,
Yeah.
which wouldn't have been. See, that's the other thing though, is that had you waited though, your friends would have got there at the same time as the reinforcements, so it wouldn't have really mattered.
See, he did it for a good reason.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
It was a chance. It was chance.
I took a chance. But so Bruce, what are you doing, buddy?
Felt very powerful last time I took a certain substance,
Oh no.
Again?
and we're gonna need it for this fight.
Are you? Oh god.
Wait, how long is it gonna last though?
Why?
That's why I gotta do it right before the fight.
Yeah, you got to do it like
tell
You
turn
have to
Mark
one.
you were
doing it
done?
during the fight, and if you fail your save, you go unconscious.
Didn't you tell
I'll take
Marcus that
that
you were
risk.
done with drugs?
I lied.
That you did?
I did drugs since before the last fight. It just didn't do anything for me yet.
I have a problem, Marcus.
No, I have a solution. This will help in the fight.
More drugs.
Yeah, the solution's more drugs. But okay, you go looking for some suit, and eventually you do find that same guy that you bought it from last time, not in the same alleyway, but in an alleyway within a couple of blocks of the previous one, set up on his carpet, and with his little cup out, and then he just kind of looks up from under his hood and sees you, and he just goes, I take it everything worked out?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need another baggie.
Oh. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, just glad to hear that the message made it, but also glad to have a return customer.
Oh, you were talking about that. Yeah, that was important. I know it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, my product's good too, so I didn't really doubt it, but yeah, okay.
We gotta cook, Brucey.
I think, what did I have him charge you like 80 gold last time?
I don't remember, something like that.
Sounds about right. I don't think hold on, let me check. Fuck, do you spell that Suude?
I think it's double U's.
Yeah, Suude. All right. Got in terms of cost. Tell me Tal'Dorei campaign setting reborn set in 836 PD.
80 gold pieces per dose.
Oh yeah, it is 80. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he'll charge you 75.
Oh, the friend discount.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
is
I
he
mean,
getting
well,
the residuum?
you don't want to
It's-
know.
different world, different components.
No,
My
it is
West Mark-
technically possible that it's actually residuum.
It
Well,
could be
yeah.
residuum, or it could be something that has similar inherent magical properties that you as a group discovered.
What
funny
color
and
color suit is it? Brown, blue, or red?
Ah, yes, that's right. Well, last time it was
I think it was brown.
brown. Yeah. No, I thought it was blue for Twin Spell, right?
Oh, it was blue. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say this time it's say it's red.
Red.
if in my
Distance
West
spell.
March suit is even more fucked up. Get one was made from.
Wait, what? In
My West
those?
March.
Oh, in your
It's
West
cre-
March.
Yeah, it's for fine crystallized sorcerer blood.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit more fucked up. Yeah, no. It may or may not be made from those rocks that occasionally fall out of reckoning portals in this world.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. May or may not.
All right,
But
I'll go back to the train station and meet up with her.
okay. Alrighty. Did anyone else need to handle anything before they departed via train for the Badlands?
I was saying goodbye to my family and not telling my wife that I was going to fight the mind flayers.
Okay. Bye, babe. We're going on a business trip.
Well, no, I'm
Just,
telling. I told her that I'm taking them to the where I got attacked, so they can deal with it. But I'm leaving out the fact that I'm helping them deal with it.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, last time I think you had mentioned it to her. She said, "As long as you're not fighting," and you were like, "Yeah, I'm not."
I just need.
I'll not be hitting anyone with any attacks.
Is he coming or not?
I mean, you're back. Do you want him to come?
Do we think we need the help?
No.
I don't like snakes at all.
I mean, I'll put it like this.
Put it like
You don't know how many more mind flayers there are, which wasn't necessarily a problem. But you do know that there's an elder brain, and you do also know that
They have an egg
they have an egg.
that they could have
Phoenix dragon egg.
done something to already.
Yeah, and with how fast the Phoenix Dragon returned to its adult form when you fought it, it's very concerning.
Okay, yeah, he's coming.
Okay.
But the one thing that Marcus needs to do is, like, as soon as we get out of like city limits, I need an open field.
You need an open field. Okay. How long would it take? Well, you're not actually going
Okay, so
down
probably
this
at some
way.
point when the train stops for water, you can just like hop off the train, go for a little bit of a walk, do what you're about to do, which I think I know what you're going to do, you fucking insane maniac.
You're doing with an open field.
We'll say it'll take you a couple of days. We'll say it takes you like trains go pretty far, pretty
Be
fast.
like
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah, from here to there.
Is that 2 days including
Well,
today?
you don't have to go the whole way that way. These are just major rail. Well, if you guys got everything out of the way pretty early, you'd be able to spend most of the day on the train to at least get a day's worth of travel done.
I continue work on the communication devices.
Okay. So yeah. So you hop on the train. What is it? I think I did it previously. 2 gold a person, and then 5 for Kothar.
I'll pay my own way because I'm not a spirit chaser.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I'm a consultant.
I'm a consultant.
If he can join the group, so can Nex. I mean Nix. I mean Neck.
That's his new name. It's Neck now.
Wilfred hasn't joined though.
he's gonna walk up to Wilfred on the train. Anyone sitting here?
Yes.
How many seats are in a row on the train?
You could comfortably seat
3?
like 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, 2 sounds about right.
Because of the time that we're in, it is the only room with an effective table, essentially the bar car.
Yeah, the dining car.
Yeah, Jarvis is gonna head then to start working on his stuff.
Okay.
He will sit next to Marcus as Wilfred didn't want to have a nice conversation with him.
He's made it abundantly clear that he does not like him.
The next gets up.
Actually, is Bruce sitting by himself?
Sure.
Is anyone sitting here?
No,
May I?
of course.
So enthusiastic.
Thank you. I fear that your Wilfred does not like me.
I think he's just very worried because, I mean, he's had dealings with people that snatch bodies and yada yada yada.
I see.
And we are also going to face that exact threat, so I guess that would be more concerning.
I do see the dilemma, but nevertheless, I'm here to help.
So I got a question though. What?
Sure.
You're still Marcus's friend?
I'd like to think so.
What have you been up to in the time since he was missing?
Well, there's the part where he was dead, and there's the part that he was missing.
Well, the party was dead then.
I saw him die to Kota.
You were there?
Foul play. I was.
Were
foul
you holding
play.
the gun?
No.
Okay.
No, I was sure he was going to win the fight, but something happened.
I know he's told us that he doesn't think that it was a fair fight.
Colton knows it too. But nothing will be done. He has such a grasp on being the archdevil now, and it means nothing anymore.
Does Marcus really want to be the archdevil though? I mean, it's kind of.
I don't know about now. Back then, though, it was complicated. He wanted it for a specific reason that I don't know if I can discuss, nor do I know the full story.
That's fair.
Although, never mind.
I mean, we could just go over and ask him. He is in the train. Or is it
Yeah,
a touchy subject? Feel like I shouldn't bring it up.
Feel like he won't be his priestly self if we ask him that question.
Yeah. I mean, kind of weird scenario, similar to our relationship with Wilfred right now, where it's like we know a Marcus. I don't know that we know the Marcus because, there's two Marcuses now because he's kind of become this new thing, but also he's still himself. So it's a weird situation. I mean, was he like good when you knew him back in the day, or was he, you know,
What's
the
your
soul of
definition of good?
innocence?
He was a devil.
Honestly, this version of Marcus kind of bothers me to a point where I kind of don't want to sit next to him. He went from being, in my eyes, one of the best devils to then doing this, the way he dresses, what he preaches. Quite the opposite of what he was. And maybe he will never go back to that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like this old Marcus.
Well, you like the new Marcus?
That's all I
like
know.
the old Dean.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. So, I'm just gonna say I keep the old ways to a minimum around this group. I am probably the most okay with your gray area morals. But I don't think the others are gonna be. So probably keep those cards close to your chest.
Can I make a perception check, Dylan?
For what exactly?
If he has anything under his nose.
Under his nose.
I haven't taken it yet.
Oh, I thought you did take it. Okay.
It
No,
only
I
lasts
don't.
for a minute. I gotta wait for the fight.
It's- All right, never mind. Have you ever
Bold of
played?
you to assume that he's just high.
Have you ever played Liar's Dice?
I don't think I did. I think I was there when Marcus did, but I don't think I did.
Maybe in an hour or two, care for a game.
Yeah, I don't have much to bet. I'm pretty broke.
We'll play for funsies, as they call it.
Well, then you're in.
All right. He puts out his hand to shake.
I'll shake his hand.
All right. And then, if you will excuse me now, I want to get a little shut eye. Being and dressing as Marcus really took a toll on me.
You did for like 5 minutes.
I was also held.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah. So, all I could do is
Yeah, not comfortable.
So he closes his eyes and he starts to snore. Dylan has died.
Okay, I'm back. Had to switch over. Alrighty, so you finish your conversation with Bruce.
Mhm.
Close your eyes for a little nappy poo. And I'll say over the course of basically the next 2 days, so we would be on, let's say you guys departed around, probably around like early morning, noon on Friday.
Yeah.
It would be about noonish Sunday when you reach the end of the line and you see to the west the Badlands out in the distance. So the day would be... What is going on with my computer? Sunday. That be November 21st. Okay. So yeah, you guys reach the end of the line. Maybe during the train ride, Jarvis worked on his communication devices. Bruce and Nux played a round or two of Liar's Dice. If anyone else handled anything personal or conversed with each other.
I'm just going over my journal to see if see what I've written about anything. My other self, actually, more specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I would say that any of the stuff that the other you wrote, because of
It
how
was
we
in the other
discussed all
book.
that,
Yeah.
there's nothing there. But you do have your notes up until shortly after your discovery of the wreck, and then your like log of day one exploration of the wreck, and then it's like, I'm gonna head in today and go see what I can find, and then you remember very distinctly shortly thereafter the incident happened. So
Yeah, I go inside and then I wake up in a church.
right. But so you guys all unload off of the train. They bring Kothar off of one of like the flatbed train cars in the back, and the cart as well. And you know, you guys sort of saddle him up, connect him to the cart. He's hovering 4 inches off of the ground. And you, with your covered wagon, head out west in the direction of the Badlands.
Kothar can now never trespass as he can't step foot on private property.
So true.
Trespassing. No, we're on top of a floating dinosaur.
So technically, it's around noon on Sunday. And you said how long would it take you guys to get there from that position now that you have the Zephyr things? 4 days or 5 days?
It will take us 10 days.
What's the benefits? Like you don't get exhausted from
12 hours.
well,
So we can do like 12-hour day of travel, which normally you'd have to make con saves after every after every 8 hours. If we go a fast pace, it'll take us 15 days. No, that's on foot. Never mind. Heavy horse. There we go. 8 days. At a fast pace, which normal you don't get the 11 days. It will take 11 days. There we go.
11 days. Okay.
11 days.
All right. So I would say I mean you could travel now until midnight and then sleep your 8 hours and then
Is there a field?
basically go 8 to 8. Yeah, you come out of the train station area and it's just one of those like one main road sort of like old western towns. Like there's just Main Street and nothing else.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of like open area, and you find some open area. And what are you doing?
How far away are we from civilization?
As far away as you want to be.
Okay, I want to be pretty far. Just open enough to a point where like no one sees this.
Something an aircraft.
What are you?
Summoning an aircraft
so-
carrier.
Why? Let's say, what do you?
All right.
doing?
So if you just head out after disembarking from the train and you start making your progress for the first day of travel, we'll say you get about an hour out
Yeah.
and nobody's able to see you anymore. What do you do? You guys like
What
stop
deal
for a
with the-
little bit.
What's the deal, Marcus?
He puts his finger in the air.
The testing the win.
I hope I don't regret this.
The fuck you mean?
I wish.
Oh,
Oh, the fuck.
Oh no.
For
know that this is what you were doing. Okay.
I wish for the great worm trapped in Yellowstone to be in front of me, freed from his captivity.
You what? As it happens, and
Oh boy.
fuck you. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm not cussing
What did you
out.
say, Marcus?
I'm-
Oh my god!
He was very specific with that one. All right. He says that.
He is gonna have open wounds.
Nothing a
Some
quick
of-
cure wounds can't fix.
So, some of you catch it, some of you don't. And then there's a shrill pop. And then all of a sudden, a massive red great worm is before all of you. Not close enough to destroy the cart, but still definitely within proximity of it upon its appearance.
The
It
heat we would feel.
immediately roars, and you watch as blood pours from a series of wounds around it.
No.
It sees all of you, and you see just this desperation and rage within its eyes. But then it does very briefly recognize you. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast. I will cast Cure Wounds at. How many do I have of that? Yeah, I'll do that 4th level.
I mean, we're traveling for multiple days.
I'm going
Yeah.
to put Balmung into the bag of holding.
Balmung for
That's
like a
right.
split second. Like, wait a minute.
You know that but just as you grab him and go to put him in the bag of holding, I do need a wisdom
Okay.
because he would have instantly smelled this guy, ready for a fight on sight.
Hold on. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
use my
Is he
indomitable.
indomitable?
I'm
He
going
does
to
have
use my
indomitable.
indomitable.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. Okay, thank God.
That could have been real bad.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you
And
managed
we're
to
dead.
resist
Oh
the
my
will of Balmung,
jeez.
shove him into the bag of holding, and just before you close the top of it, you just say,
Jeez.
"Kill him!"
All right.
It's muffled. So you're going to cure wounds him at 4th level.
Yes,
Okay.
I will roll that.
Please do.
Cure wounds. Not bad.
Okay, you immediately set to trying to heal him and close some of these wounds, but some of them are much deeper than others, and the cure wounds alone is not enough.
You got anything else?
You might need something a little bit more. I will say. Actually, you know what? Make me a medicine check.
Sure.
It's gonna be a high DC though because dragon anatomy not a strong suit of yours.
And I will acknowledge from a past life that.
And I
Okay.
will flash.
I think I'm
He's the savior of the universe.
All right, so a 17
+5.
Well,
Plus 5.
plus 5.
Say what? 22. Okay. Just fucking means it. Alrighty.
Oh, God.
The DC was 22. Oh my God.
You don't know dragons. And this is a
Okay.
great worm, something that most people, if they've ever seen one, don't live to tell the tale.
This is true.
Okay.
Fuck, now I gotta look at your spell list because I had something in mind and I want to make sure that it's something that you're actually capable of. Otherwise, this guy's gonna fucking bleed out and die.
Can I do something that's gonna help out a little bit?
What are you looking to do?
This way I can at least put out a steady pool of healing.
Okay. Okay. That actually that helps a lot. Okay. So effectively you make the medicine check and
I can just also, if we want to spend a minute, I can also just roll all the dice.
you think no, you don't have to. You think,
Okay.
Marcus,
Yeah.
that you're probably gonna have to burn that 6th level spell slot of yours to
I
cast
see,
heal.
yeah, I see what you're doing. All right, I'll switch off planner outline and do that. All right, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
So,
So Jarvis, you start casting your thing, and it's sort of like staunching the wounds slowly and preventing the smaller ones from bleeding and slowing the trickle of blood from the larger ones. And then Marcus hits him with the heal, and it seems like it's finally enough to stabilize. And he's still pretty pockmarked, but anything that was immediately threatening his life seems to have been resolved. And this giant red great worm, albeit wounded, stands before you and just sort of looks down at all of you and then like sort of looks at Marcus.
Marcus, why couldn't you have just fucking give us a heads up that you were doing this so we could have been better prepared?
You guys
Casting
would not
mage
have agreed
armor
to
on
this.
myself.
Okay, like that's gonna do something.
You said you want to cast mage armor on yourself?
Yeah, I'm
sure.
casting mage armor on myself.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I held up my end of the promise. I finally got you free. It took a little time, but here you are.
Oh, you did.
Well, I
You
hope
wanna
that.
sit in the-
Yeah, I do have one thing to say. While I did agree that I would do this as long as you did not harm anyone, I also have another favor to ask. In time of assistance, I would like to call upon you when we absolutely need it. You're free to live your life, but I would like to have you as an ally.
Persuasion check.
Okay. Knowledge from a past life.
You want me to help
Please,
you as well?
please help that. Please help that.
Flash.
Ooh,
Okay,
21.
16 plus 5, 21.
For
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Can I say what my flash of genius was?
Sure.
There's also some good news that you're going to be finding out later due to this man's choices that I think you would like to learn as life goes on.
Yes, I forgot to say that. I was sent back to Avernus as it was my. Yeah, it's fine. He's gonna fucking. Everyone fucking knows at this point. I went back to Avernus to escape death, and in that, I met with Tiamat. The reason why I was able to save you in this way is because I got a wish from Tiamat. In return, I broke the chromatic curse. Chromatic dragons are able to breed again.
I gotta make a phone call.
Booty call, booty call.
Sensed mother's will within the power of that spell that brought me to you.
So, what do you say? Shall we be friends? And he puts his hand out for like a handshake, even though I know he's gargantuan. I'm just curious to see what he does.
He stares at you for quite some time. You don't immediately sense any sort of like hostility or malice from him. Then very slowly, he will lift his right front hand and gently touch the tip of one of his claws to your extended hand.
That alone probably would give you a first degree burn.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he does have fire resistance.
Yeah, if you didn't have fire resistance, you'd be getting a first degree burn.
It is hot. It is.
I bet.
Proximity to him has been hot too. I mean, like the Badlands are hot already, but this is fucking. It's
Yeah,
scorching.
the scorching. Yeah, absolutely.
The grass
it's like when
around
we go
him
into
is
the
like
volcanoes.
charred. Starting to
Yeah.
smell grass fire.
It's literally when we go into the volcanoes on Ark. So
Fucking voice hurts. He'll just say to you though, make sure that it is an opponent worthy of my strength.
okay. Yeah. What will you do now?
None of your business.
I will find some place to call home. A place
Goes back to Yellowstone.
a place away from
prob-
humans.
And then I go, ape shit.
You probably would want to like avoid Yellowstone for like the rest of his immortal life.
Yeah.
It's like fuck that place.
I heard the UK is very nice. I knew a T-man that went there.
I do not know this place. But I will find somewhere where humans will not disturb me, so that I might uphold our deal. But should you need me, and you would watch as one of his smaller... There's many scales across his body that interlock like chainmail. The sort of, but they're smaller ones in certain areas where you think more flexibility would be required.
Yeah.
And you would watch as one of the smaller scales, something more appropriately sized to you being able to pick it up, would fall from, we'll say, like the armpit area of one of the front legs. And he would very delicately grasp it between two claws, and you would watch as it would transform with like just the briefest little flick of this orangish red magic, and it would turn into a shape that is not all that unfamiliar to you. A horn. Similar to an animal horn, but you can still see that it's made of that distinct red dragon scale material.
Yeah.
And you would say, blow into that when you are to call in your favor. And I shall arrive post-haste to dispatch a worthy foe.
Thank you. Until we meet again.
He would nod and begin to turn around and sort of walk across the ground a good distance away from you all. The ground rumbling as he does so, almost as if you're experiencing a mini earthquake. And then unfurling his wings, and
Stretching
did
out
get
to
a
be the
fair
size of a
bit
fucking
away.
mountain.
Yeah, the wings just go even further than you thought, and for the briefest moment, like the right wing, because his back's turned to you, just completely throws you all in like a dark shade and he just takes off into the sky.
Go for it, Stocktober.
I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, save.
That's Marcus, by the way. That's not next.
Yeah.
Right, let me fucking get fucking damn it.
You also have to roll for Aaron, remember.
Yes, I'm doing that. Oh,
So
he
I had
failed.
to.
Next failed.
Next
Literally failed with a +9. Okay. Aaron also failed.
yeah. You just watch like when it whoosh. Kothar, I don't think would get moved because
Kothar literally stays still.
he just stays still. He almost kind of like sticks out his tongue a little bit to like the nice breeze, and a big glob of drool just kind of flies off behind him. Almost hits one of you in the face. The cart stays. It kind of like behind a little bit, and the top almost gets taken off, the covered part. But Aaron and Nex just get fucking flung from it, and they get flung like a good 15 feet. And you're gonna take. There we go. You both take 5 bludgeoning damage as you just.
What do I take with a nat 1?
Did you roll in that one?
I did.
Yeah, you rolled in that one.
Oh my god! Yeah. Okay.
Going tumbling.
You go way further, and you get flung like 30 feet. So you're gonna take. You're gonna take a solid 11. You just eventually hit into a rock. You just. It's almost like that moment where like Aang's fighting Ozai, and the rock just like hits him right in the small of the back.
He's got evasion.
Yeah. Yeah, force make dexterity save. Yeah, okay. So you just kind of like recover and like tumble and don't get hurt as much, but you still get flung a decent bit away. But yeah, and you would watch as this thing just like soars off into the skies of the Badlands for quite a little bit until it gets some distance away from you guys, effectively blotting out the sun and shrouding you in its shadow.
All right, let's continue on.
Well, okay.
Problem?
What
No, I mean,
in the nine hells was that?
You're telling me you could have wished for anything, and you
wish
wish
for
so a
that?
dragon can go get laid?
I made a promise.
well, I kind of get it. I don't think there's gonna be any other way you could.
There
You could have gotten like so much money.
Not, not saying that, but I felt like there's other ways you could have gone about that.
Well, if we ever get into a very bad situation, he'll come help us.
That's true.
I mean, who wouldn't want a fucking great worm helping them?
I mean, as
I feel like it's
Wilfred's
gonna
yelling
backfire.
as he slowly jogs back.
Oh yeah, get back here. Come on now.
I like out of character. I feel like him helping is like him arriving. He takes up the entire map, and it is just like fireball. Or not fireball, meteor storm just fucking throws down on the area we're fighting.
Yeah, he'll help, but think of the collateral damage. We can't call him to help in a city. He'll kill thousands of people.
He is a great. Now, just to clarify, it's not an ancient dragon. It's a freaking
Great worm.
It's a great worm. Yeah, it's a
Which
great
is
worm.
an ancient dragon that has merged with itself across multiple dimensions.
Depending on how you go about it, but yeah. The funny thing is, depending on if you follow traditional D&D lore, not just on what's just on the sheet, their alignment also shifts.
Oh my god, they have an AC of 28. Oh my god.
You
Well,
unleashed a living mountain of fire.
This thing almost has 1,000 health.
It also has mythic. If it reaches 0, it gets
Oh,
it back.
does. That's right. I forgot about that.
Wait, can you call him back and ask for a lift?
Oh,
We would
He
be
could get us there in, like, a
incinerated
minute.
sitting on him.
We would all get incinerated. Yeah, literally.
Did you see how big this thing is?
That's a
Get us
town
there.
right
Oh, it's
there.
not gargantuan. It's colossal.
That's a town.
Yeah.
It's the size of a village.
How many fucking people can you say watched handshake a great worm?
It didn't really handshake you. You more touched its nail.
regardless.
It's like you shaking hands with an ant.
We are the first people to encounter a great worm and survive.
What was his name?
You never asked.
Master.
The kobolds called him the master.
Okay. Why didn't you ever get his name?
Got a nice ring to it.
I thought we did get his name in Yellowstone.
No, they just
Oh yeah,
called him master.
you did. We did get his name. I forget what it was though.
Did none of you take notes?
Well, if none of you wrote it down,
wasn't on my
I
sheet.
Sure as hell didn't.
It's in the VOD.
It
I'll
might be
rewatch the
on
VOD.
Walter's sheet.
But look at that. Should be reduced to 0 hit points. Its current hit point total instead resets to 425. It recharges its breath weapon, regains any expended uses of legendary resistances. Additionally, it can now use mythic actions for 1 hour.
Oh,
Awarding a party with an additional 210,000 XP.
As I was
See,
saying,
what could go wrong?
A
with
lot of
ancient
things.
Great Worm,
Everything.
their alignment typically changes depending on which lore you want to follow.
Oh my god.
So that could just what is typically
66.
considered a lawful evil lawful evil dragon.
DC
300 foot
26.
Yeah,
Could also
technically,
be
but it
lawful
wasn't doing
neutral.
the wing attack, so that's why I didn't have it be as high of a DC. It was just flying away.
And plus, it was a decent distance away. It was
Yeah,
like
it got
probably
it-
400 feet away.
And then look at this.
This is pretty badass.
Its
Dude.
target then disappears.
No, the spears disappear.
Oh, they disappear. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Just
disappear.
You just
Dude,
get
it's just
murked.
the dragon's fuck off spell. You cease to exist. Goodbye.
See, not only
But
did
now we're
I
friends with
break
it.
the chromatic curse, but I just freed a fucking great worm.
Yeah, I
on
think you're a
her.
fucking dragon. You're a spy.
Balmong is going to be so mad at you.
How's my gun looking, Dylan?
This wasn't technically an evil act.
This was mercy.
You
It's morally ambiguous.
you staved a creature from dying. That creature is inherently evil, but you made it promise not to hurt anyone else. And it technically owes you a favor in your fight against, assumedly, other evil in the world. So, I think this one's a net positive.
Here we go.
Let's go, boys.
It's not a big positive.
Jesus
gun
is
is-
looking down on me right now.
The gun is not
He's
mad.
looking at you like, what the fuck did you
You-
just do?
Buddy.
You saved him regardless of his issues, which is very much a Christian thing, I guess. You know, it's like he's a bad guy, but you know, all life is sacred. Even
Easy
if it's
dubs, boys.
even if it's a fuck off dragon.
I mean, he had no really like position to be like, oh yeah, you know, when I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, how are you gonna get out? You know, so
I don't think he ever would have killed you.
this is true. Him and I are friends.
That's
No.
They are friends.
in the loosest sense of the word.
Jarvis,
Yeah.
write this down.
Where's the ad icon? We'll put the ad
What
icon
am I
over
writing
here.
down?
Oh, Jesus, not actually Jarvis. I'm sorry. I was making a fucking Iron Man reference.
Did we?
So, well, his name is Jarvis.
Yeah.
Did I take the square grid off of this one?
There is no square grid.
Put the grid on.
Oh, there it is.
Did I use the other wish?
Yes. To see what happened in your duel.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that
use
Coulter did not cheat. Instead, someone else interfered.
But you have one more.
No, he only.
No, that's
no,
it.
yes,
His other wish was to get home, technically.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you got your fucking wish, man.
I brought my mom to hell.
And then I
sounds
have
like
no
wow.
idea what Bean did, but it seems diabolical.
It was probably kill
Oh.
Archie's mom in front of him.
No. Beans was very diabolical. I don't know if he wants me to share though.
No,
No, I'll let
don't.
Bean. I'll ask Bean. Be like, yeah, hey, whenever I meet his character again. Yeah,
Alrighty.
that was fun.
Hey, good
Did you
time.
do that?
We have fun.
And y'all hop back on and travel good fair bit until about midnight on Kothar until actually decide to stop and set up camp.
Aaron
Sleep.
could set up a dome.
Yeah, sure. Aaron,
Even double up with my tower.
Oh, he's got a tower.
Tower and dome.
no, what? What does the hut do? The hut do 6 people, or does the hut do?
It
That
does
was
as many
9.
as you can fit. I think it
Essentially,
might
we
do up
count-
to 12. Hold on, there might be a
7 of you?
limit. Tiny hut. 9 creatures, medium or
Oh
small.
wow, that's a lot.
Okay, so there's 7 of you. So yeah. I mean, if you want to put up the tower, you can put up the tower.
What's the tower
But-
for Kothar?
Yeah, you can put up the tower for Kothar.
How big is Kothar?
Large.
Large? Fatty?
Yeah, he could fit nicely in there. Be a tight squeeze for the entrance, but he can fit in there.
Actually, it might be huge.
Are they?
Clarify.
They're large.
Ankle. Huge. No, he's not.
Oh,
fitting
they're
in.
Nice.
huge. Yeah, no, he won't fit.
Set.
Then I'm not going to use the tower for him. If that's the
Okay.
case.
He'll just chill out next to the covered wagon. And you guys pop the little hut. Have yourselves a merry little long rest.
Rest.
How long we were traveling on Kothar?
12
that day?
hours, about.
So I will actually mark that down. That's another day.
I'm not exactly sure how far that would get you. I guess I can. About
In
here.
a day. I don't know how to reverse this.
Reverse gravity.
As of right now,
Oh, I just divided by
have-
11. Shit.
Well, at the end of this day, going into the next, Jarvis has 2 earpieces.
We traveled 36.36 miles.
Okay, so from like here to. So like just starting on that side of the grid. Okay. Let me stop it. There you go. But yeah, so you throw up the hut. Is anybody gonna take watch?
Yeah, I'll take the first one.
Hey.
Actually, yeah, you can take the first one. Sorry.
All right, go ahead and roll me perception check.
As you wish.
Okay. You're still sort of cutting through what would effectively be like the lower portion of the Rockies. You're not quite into the Badlands yet, but you're making your way there. You don't you don't see anything particular during your watch. Oh wait, actually, hold on. What day is it? Did I say it was Sunday?
Sunday, November 21st. Is that the same day?
No, it should be the 19th, yeah. Oh wait, no, hold on. What I put?
It was at the beginning of the session, then we had 2 days on the train.
Yeah. Okay, I was on the wrong calendar. Yeah, Sunday, November 21st. Okay, so this would be the evening of the 21st, going into the 22nd. Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't see anything. Night sky is clear. See the stars. It's nice. It's pretty. Anybody got next watch?
Purdy.
Purdy.
Next, we'll do the next one.
Oh, next is next. All right, next. Make me a perception check. Much nicer. He would notice, while sitting up and just sort of like looking around at night, at some point or another, you would, you'd see something approaching. A low form. Seems to be on 4 legs. It's a good enough distance out from camp, and then it would stop, and it would sniff the air, and it would immediately turn around and just dart off away.
Next is going to throw
Shoot
up an echo. No, yeah, he's gonna throw up an echo, just to like kind of get things to use that as bait first before it comes after the party.
Okay.
So the echo is just gonna be
30
Can
feet
it-
away.
yeah,
Just 30 feet away outside
can
the dome.
sit, can't it?
Sure, why not?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have it sit, and then I'll continue to watch.
Nothing else happens.
Okay, and then even though I'm gonna be done with my watch, it'll still be there.
All right. Who's taking the last one?
Oh, yeah, I can take the last one.
Okay, perception check.
Wake up, realize Nix was watching. Oh, jeez, no. 16.
Okay. You settle into your watch as Nix heads to bed, and you notice that you think you see someone like 30 feet away in the dark, and then you're like, oh, it's just one of Nuck's,
Shadow
echoes.
clones.
Yeah. So you're like,
Nux.
yeah,
Yeah, why is Nick Knack putting all of his shit out there?
knick knack knock. But yeah, I mean, other than that, other than Nax's shadow clone, you don't see anything for the rest of the night. And eventually the sun would come up and you'd be able to get a move on.
This is exactly what you fucking did with Riken.
Technically, I wasn't the one that started it this time, but I mean,
Good old Tetris.
Yeah, God damn it, Matt.
yeah, good old Tetris Riken. And then what was he before that? Glothnar.
Yeah, you always Glothnar, yes, Glothnar. And I changed that because you kept doing that. I'm like, all right, his name is Terex. Tetris?
Alrighty. But yeah, so you all wake up in the morning, which would now be Monday. Monday the 22nd.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah.
Want some fancy jewelry that lets you talk people from a distance? Up to 500 feet.
Absolutely.
There you go. You just attach it to your ear.
I'll put it in.
Yep. Alright.
That'll be
Now who
useful.
wants... Yeah, you can essentially do the message spell up to 500 feet.
Hell yeah.
And I guess I'll have to have the receiver. Well, actually, yeah, I'll have the receiver because I can still use Pip for communication. Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
So you have an idea of the general direction because Wolford went out this way before. But I'm going to need 2 things. Whoever's driving the cart I'm gonna need a survival check to make sure that you stay on course.
Oh, I'm proficient in cartography tools too.
Also, that would make it just easier for them to stay on the path. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
All right.
I'm navigating. Obviously.
Okay, so then we don't need a check then. You should be able to remember and all right. But then what I do need is I need one of you to roll me a d20. I don't care who.
Me.
Do it.
Fuck.
Oh God.
10
fuck it.
billion gold.
10 billion gold rains from the heavens. It crushes you all to death.
Ah, shit.
No.
That's more gold than that's on Earth. I'm pretty sure.
You would you would begin to notice just as you're getting out past the mountains and into the beginning of the desert proper, entering the border of the Badlands, that a series of clouds begins to push in. And I'd say about like just past midday, a sandstorm would kick up.
Ah,
Fun.
shit.
Who created all that dust? I wonder.
Yeah, this is just the master landing in the distance.
Literally. It's- yeah, he keeps flapping his wings. He's like, I haven't felt this in so long.
So good to
Out of
stretch.
curiosity, would the tiny hut stay if you put it on a platform, or would it be floating in space?
That's a question that no one has ever answered, and I don't think it would.
Post Leo's tiny hut.
If only I was a storm sorcerer, I could like shield us from this.
Tom, would you be able to post Liamon's tiny hut from Aaron sheet?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, don't forget, by the way, I don't know if you marked it down on your sheet, but you do have inspiration for playing Aaron.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Immobile
Just a
dome.
minute. Immobile.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it's fixed to a gravity well, because otherwise, as soon as you cast it on a moving planet, it would just tear through the ground. At about a few hundred kilometers an hour.
So, if you cast it on the cart, it would just then float in space?
Yeah, it would stay there until Aaron left the radius, and then it would cease to exist.
Okay, so it's pointless to try that.
Oh, damn it. I should have posted this when the fucking Great Worm was here. God damn it. Should have done this.
Canola gay.
Why?
Oh.
Are we gonna have to stop because of the sandstorm, or is it?
I'm sorry. No, I was saying that to see if anybody like had anything that they could do for it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
what
use my mage hand to shield Kothar's eyes so Kothar doesn't get blinded by the sand because it's see-through.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll telekinetically shield Kothar's eyes.
Wait, actually, I could just sit on top of Kothar. And then just cast Bubble Shield.
Is that mobile?
Let's see why not.
And would that allow sand to pass through? Because it's technically not like anything that's doing damage.
Here, I'll post it. I mean, I could focus it on the cart, could I not?
Activated, it forms a barrier energy surrounds.
Well, the target is
and
yourself. Oh no, I guess you.
Oh, yeah. If you cast it with a high enough spell level, you could get all of us the cart.
Yeah,
included.
I could do that, right, Dylan?
Yeah, I think we said it expands by 5 feet per level.
Well, or
yeah.
you could just cast it for Kothar, and then because the card is covered.
Yeah.
The target
Yeah.
itself.
Okay, so you sit on top of Kothar and you pop Bubble Shield, and
How long
yeah,
does
we'll
it last?
say.
I'll do what is it right
Oh
now?
yeah,
20?
what the fuck? It doesn't have duration. I think it's only supposed to be a minute. Because a spell like that, yeah, it's definitely a combat spell. It would be a minute.
True.
I mean, you could cast it multiple times, but unless you had some way of meta magicking an extended spell.
What kind of damage would we get from sand?
Oh, I have a way.
Blinded.
Bludgeoning.
You get the blinded condition. There's no damage.
We
you're
wouldn't
gonna
be able
do
to
stone.
really
them.
navigate.
Would
Yeah.
stone skin help?
Marcus, I can extend your spell.
Oh,
Mm,
I open my trench coat.
I can
I
Ugh.
got
do
for
if you want to do drugs.
yeah. How does this extend it?
Dregs.
Oh, you'll see.
Do I take him?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do I take him?
You smoke it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Ingest it?
smoked or ingested.
It's
I don't
smoked.
remember. Smoked, yeah, you smoke it.
What are you guys doing?
All right, why not?
What does a extend spell do? Would it just make it 12 seconds instead of
Last-
6 seconds?
Lasts
It double.
for
It'll last for 2
2
minutes.
minutes instead of 1.
Yeah.
Well, then it's my drugs. I need it. I need it more
Wait,
than
wait,
you.
wait, wait, wait. What if I did God damn it! What was I just thinking of? Would stone skin work on him?
Oh, stone skin?
That's a diamond
Dust,
for an hour.
and then it could be doubled to 2.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I mean,
doesn't,
Pokemon that are rock, ground, and steel type don't take any damage from sandstorm.
We're not playing Pokemon, Beck. Fucking dude. I'm gonna say no. That doesn't work. You steel types and rock type. Fucking.
He's turning Kozar to a rock type.
I cast surf. Perish. But yeah, so basically, as the sandstorm is raging, unless you have something to do about it, you find yourselves being unable to see,
We
except
have
for
to
those
stop.
of you being within the cart. Yeah. So if you have I mean, technically, with the mage hand thing you were talking about, because it's invisible, that can work for Kothar, but you still can't see.
Yeah.
So pushing him in the right direction, yeah.
I could potentially help, but I would have to be looking.
Anybody got fucking goggles or some shit?
No.
Mechanical magical eyes work.
On
Oh, you're
Kothar.
talking
When
about
have,
Pip?
wait, when have your eyes been magic? Oh, you're talking about Pip.
Yeah,
I-
I can essentially just focus my vision through Pip and take navigation for this part.
It would still be blinded by the sand because the sand's still physically there. It's not so much that it's getting in your eyes; it's that it's like a blizzard.
Yeah, it's like a
But
blizzard.
sand.
It's disrupting vision, yeah.
Marcus divine interventions to fucking get rid of the storm, right?
Honestly,
Roll a D100.
we have 11. We have 10 days. It would recharge if you do succeed on this.
By the power of Christ, I beg thee to be rid of this storm that is
Impeding our
Impeding
progress.
impeding our travels.
Okay. Roll the
12
100.
or lower, 32.
Ugh.
Damn it.
You ring. And it rings. And it rings.
Anyway,
Doesn't even go to an answering machine.
he's just gonna stay on the line.
Like a prayer in the modern day.
He's gonna stay on the line in case like customer service helps
Yes,
him,
Morgan.
like last time.
Yeah. Sorry, no customer service. Eventually you would just be disconnected.
He's been
Moorhead,
blacklisted.
was that you that kicked me earlier?
I had quality intel that said that then would be a good time to do so.
What? Tell motherfucker.
I was so confused why he just randomly left.
I'm so happy he was mid-sentence too. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, no one will not tell a moorhen that you say things about him,
The
especially
worst
the
part
S word.
is that most of the time I don't even say it. You all just gaslight him into it. So one of these days there needs to be like a payback. There needs to be a fucking redemption. I'm just gonna time you both out for like 10 minutes apiece.
This is payback for the moorhen. Can you type this up for me, please?
Well, even if what I was told last night wasn't true, you still had a kick left in stock.
I did. He keeps fucking track, man.
Oh, they stack a moorhen.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, so if there's nothing else that can be done, you would unfortunately in this case end up losing a day's worth of travel because the sandstorm would not dissipate until most of the day had passed. You had only gotten a little bit further from where you had started. We'll say like couple miles, like we'll say like 5-ish miles from where you had broke camp.
I fucked it.
And it would now be we would be going into Tuesday the 23rd. But I'll say that because I have some things planned and we're nearing the end here, we'll pick up next week.
All right.
All right. Not a lot, not a good session. Not a lot of things happened this session that were really important to the story.
A lot of you talking to yourself.
Yeah, it was a lot of me talking to myself.